Ooh, I got bingo.
welcome your host on Wipeout, Ash the Bash. To play Wipeout, join in by going to hackbox.ca in your browser and join with the following room code: WQDR. You can even join in on your mobile phone. Alternatively, you can join Twitch chat by entering the room code into Stream Chat or, as a whisper, QuizBot 3000. Once done, wait for further instructions on how to play the game.
Happy 2-year subversary.
You got your shirt. That's what we love to hear. Thank you very much for the 2-year resub, Chris. Thank you for the 44-month resub, Milk. And thank you for the follow, Pahu. And welcome, one and all, to Wipeout this evening with the new spanking new software that I showed off at Quizmas 2023. I hope you're all doing well. And welcome on into the first proper quiz stream of Quiz Night in 2024. I did stream on Friday, but we ended up doing lots of In the Grid instead. So there was a lot of game, but not really much quiz going on. So we've got some quiz for you tonight, if you're interested in that kind of thing. If not, then I mean, there's still some games to have fun with anyway.
I better use this before it wipes out HUD's 601 smut.
I guess so. Thank you for the 42-month resub there, guys. Appreciate that. And a bit of cash battle as well. I suppose I did show that thing off as well. But that is miles away from being ready for anything. And even if it is, it's probably going to be a Discord game more than a Twitch game. Just because it lends itself more to being actually talking to people rather than doing things on Twitch. But that's just the decision I've got at the moment. Anyway, sorry, I have to wait for those notes. I just always have to wait for those notes. And then the one coming up in a moment as well, I have to wait for that one. This one coming here now. There's statement pieces in the track that I have to make certain that they come through, and they do. Are you trying to leave, Pop Ramen? Yeah, this lobby won't let you leave, unfortunately. But you should be able to join in on Hackbox, even if you have joined in on Twitch earlier on. So everything should just magically work and just sort of coalesce everything together. But we will see. I could react to them by saying it's a stinger. Oh my god, I could indeed. You were there twice for me when you popped. Oh, okay, maybe it didn't coalesce then like it should have. Anyway, you can join in on Hackbox. I would wholeheartedly recommend it because the Hackbox interface to this game is very, very fun indeed. Though, please remember to press the submit button at the bottom of the screen because otherwise the answers won't come through, or at least your lock-in of the answers will not come through. Read, I took ages making it. Use it, please. I didn't take ages making it, but I certainly put in 5 hours? 5 hours of work into it? I think so.
I promise I won't get angry this time around less than 3.
What I will recommend, thank you for the 100 bits there, Jay. What I would recommend is, at somewhere in like the halfway point of each board, just hit the submit button. Just send the answers you've got so far, just to make sure you log what you have going so far. Because you might not get it. Otherwise, you might miss out at the end, and you don't want to miss out on any answers. So I would recommend hit the button at some point in the middle, and then somewhere at the end once you're happy.
Deselect before you reselect.
And also do that as well. Thank you for the 37-month resub there, David J. Bodicum. We will be having a Duel Royale of yours in the upcoming streams. I don't believe it's on Friday because I've got 1,000 Heartbeats scheduled in for Friday, but it should be the next week.
I still have Corey Wong's Simon stuck in my head from last stream. It's so good.
Oh, it's so good, isn't it? You know, where is it going? Game audio, please. Can you go quiet, please? Can you go quiet for a moment, please? Thank you. Yeah, just so lovely. Kind of like I was in a bit of a brass mood today, hence all of the brass band music to start off tonight's stream. But yeah, Simon of Corey Wong and Metropole Orchestra is just. Oh, it's such a lovely low brass sound that just you can't beat it. You can't beat low brass. But yeah, okay, I'm a trumpet player. I like some high brass, but I can also really respect the low brass when it really punches through. And my God, does it punch through on that? Bit like the baritone sax on that sting there. So thank you to 100 bits there, Bassoonist. Yes, if you've never played Wipeout before, you will see an answer board with 16 answers on, 11 of which are right, 5 are wrong. Your job is to select as many of the ones that are correct and avoid all of the wipeouts, because the wipeouts will be nasty and swipe your score all the way down to 0. Yes, even if you go to board number 3 with some points at risk, if you hit a wipeout, you will lose absolutely everything to the game. So, don't do it. The more answers that you can get right on a single board, more points you will get. And we can potentially do multiple rounds of bidding if that occurs as well. On Hackbox, select the answers on the Hackbox device and then hit the submit button at the bottom to send your answers to me. If you're playing in Twitch Whispers, whisper to Quizbot 3000, and you can use the numbers 1 through 16. You will see them associated to each answer, and you can send those as individual numbers per message or as a string of numbers in one message.
Happy New Year
Hello
to you and all you lovely quizzers. Hope 2024 is full of good health, happiness and laughter. Oh, and Dukes.
Oh, and Dukes. Thank you for the 100 bits there, Matt. Appreciate that. Good to see you. Welcome on into 2024 with Quiz Night. And yeah, hope you will enjoy 2024. And I will say to people currently watching right now, just stick around until the end of the stream for news. That's all I'm going to say is news for the time being. But I have been scheduling things for 2024, and other things might be coming apart. So yeah, news at the end of the stream. So yeah, you got to stick around until the end to hear what that is. WQDR is the room code to enter in on Twitch chat or on Hackbox. I shouldn't be reading it. I should be letting Toad read it again.
To play Wipeout, join in by going to hackbox.ca in your browser
So I have
and
a
join
button
with
to
the
do it.
following room code: WQDR. You can even join in on your mobile phone.
It's a bit weird for him to say
You can join
mobile phone
Twitch chat
though.
by entering the room code into Stream Chat or as a whisper to Quizbot 3000. Once done, wait for further instructions on how to play the game.
So there you go, and I hopefully have given you the further instructions on how to play the game. As I say, we're just going to be playing the mass multiplayer part that you're all very familiar with. We haven't got all of the balls for the rest
New
of it.
spoiler, Ash
Hello.
has gone into cahoots with the Portuguese mafia. Instead of marbles, we're doing underground cockfights.
Oh, I don't know about that, but appreciate the 100 bits nonetheless, Oni. Now, let's release those big money balls! No. At least not now, anyway. But yes, I think we should get this game underway. We've got authors, Pop Ramen Comedy, Alex and Sooty Cat behind tonight's game of Wipeout, though not necessarily in that order, because of course I have kind of changed the order up to hopefully reflect a fair and balanced game of Wipeout, though there's only so much you can do with only 3 boards of content. So I think it is time for me to launch the mass multiplayer game, and hopefully I have actually configured it with the right set of questions. So let's see what happens, shall we, when I press this button here.
Let's play Wipeout.
It's happy. It is happy to load up, and away we go. And is this your first ever pack, Sunny Cat? Your first ever board? Oh, that's amazing. I didn't even realise it was your first board. I know it has been sitting there on the question database for a while. There's just been trying to find the right time to put it in a good game. So finally getting Sunny Cat in on a maiden pack of Wipeouts this evening. And, well, Sunny Cat, I think we're going to be starting with you, so you can put your feet up for a moment, because board number 1 is this. We are making the transition. Any ideas of what we think that is all about, folks? Making the transition. As I try and figure out how to change this layout slightly in Unity to better my clicking ability. Because what I like to do is do that and then do that so that I can do this and make buttons bigger. There you go. I actually copy-pasted this into a Google Sheets template just so that it all loads the same way, but actually my game can load from both the question website and Google Sheets at the same time. I have magic to do that, but I thought I might as well just test the Google Sheets stuff out because I can do that. So the question involved is this. Which 11 of these elements are classed as transition metals? That's all we're asking for. We're going to find these 11 elements that are classed as transition metals on the periodic table. All we need to do is avoid all the other classes of metal. So you'll see 16 metals or other elements on the board. 11 are classed as transition metals. 5 of them are not. It is indeed very metal of me. Select as many as you wish, up to 11, because that is the maximum you can get on this board. Remember to hit that submit button on Hackbox at some point, otherwise you will bid nothing. Good luck. Here we go. And your 45 seconds starts now. And hopefully, yes. You can't quite tell because you've got a bit of an anonymous avatar, but Sunny Cat, your avatar in the grid is slightly recessed and slightly bluer than usual. That is because you are the author of this board, meaning you do not have to interact because you know what the answers are in theory. And what it'll mean is at the end, you'll get an author bonus just chucked on the end for writing this board. 15 seconds, remember to hit that submit button at some point, otherwise you'll give me a bid of nothing. Twitch chat user 1 through 16 as your answers. Last few seconds, get those bids in, submitted now. And that there is time. And if you try hitting that button now, it's not gonna work, I'm afraid. Hopefully on Hackbox everything has just gone dark to indicate that you can no longer interact with the game. So we have bids as high as, I think, 8 from Nata and Brian. We've got 11 from Drahuska. We did get a 0 though from Cetra and Anonymous Avatar. I'm not entirely sure what happened there, but I did not receive a submitted answer from either of you. In board number 1, I'm not going to hit the scary old button, but for later on, for some reason I thought I could get the full 11. Well, that was a bit... You were so engrossed in selecting the 11 that you forgot to hit the button. Yeah, don't do that. Unfortunately, yeah, it means you have not submitted any answers by doing that. Lesson learned, I suppose. Lesson learned. Let's start revealing some answers, shall we? So we're going to start off with Cobalt. Cobalt is a good answer. I don't really have any extra information to hand on these other than what the wipeouts are and what metals they are classified as. Next, Cadmium. Also a good answer. Let's slide you on up. Next, Gold. Yes, indeed, you are gold with that answer. Drahuska, unfortunately, already in overbid territory. Got 10 answers left to go. We've gotten rid of 3 correct. There's only 8 left on the board that are correct. Not particularly good start for Drahuska this time round, but we'll see how it all plays out, how it all shakes out. Next we go to Chromium. Also good answer, nicely done. Continue on to Gallium. Gallium, I'm afraid, is a wipeout answer. It is classed as a post-transition metal. I believe it is like one group over from where the transition metals are, like group 13 or whatever it is. I'm not particularly savvy on my periodic elements, periodic table of elements. That's what the words I'm looking for. But I think gallium is like group 13, or it's the one group over from where the transition metals end. So I'm afraid gallium is a wipeout answer. It means you are getting absolutely nothing, regardless of what other answers you have just provided. Next, we're going to vanadium. That's a good answer, though. Vanadium, also a transition metal. Do we have anybody banked out currently? Matt has banked out with 500, and Anonymous Avatar on 500 also done so. Chris, currently with 3,000 on the top row there, doing pretty well. Brighton is on 7,500, still got 3 answers left to give. We are looking at 6 correct and 4 wipeouts left on the board, though. Next, we'll go to Zinc. Zinc is also a good answer, though in some descriptions one could say zinc isn't a transition metal for reasons. I am not that much of a chemistry person to know why those reasons are, but I have seen it on a list of transition metals So I classed it as that's going to be good enough for me. So I think that's Kurzov on the top row there, banking out on 5,000 currently. Brian on 10,500, so a lot to risk here, but still 2 more answers to go. Next up, we're going to Mercury. I think Mercury is also one of those ones that potentially sometimes is classed as transition metal, sometimes not. Because it is sometimes classed, it is a correct answer on this board. We've got 4 remaining correct answers and 4 wipeouts. So Clive is looking a little scary here because, well, they've got 4 answers left to give and there's only 4 that are right left to go. I'm surprised we haven't hit many more wipeouts, actually. We must... Apparently, you're very good at chemistry out there. Next, we're going to lead. No, lead, I'm afraid, is a post-transition metal, much like gallium is. It is not a transition metal, it is post-transition instead. There is wipeout number 2, so we've got about half of the board, well, in fact more than half the board actually, currently on a 0 score. That one led some people astray. Goodness me, milk. But three wipeouts left now, 4 correct still on the board. Go to osmium next. And that's enough for Brian to bank out on 18,000. Mr. Vertigo 1,500. Very well done on giving me that answer there. Osmium, very good answer indeed. Oren is looking for 2 more answers. Clive's still looking for 3, and there are exactly 3 left on the board. JB's looking for 1 more on the top row there. There we go. Where are we going to go next? We're going to go to rhodium. Mr. Vertigo and Clive have gone for it, along with Mark and Kenda. Rhodium is another good answer. Very well done. Goodness me, we've only got 2 remaining correct answers now on the board. We've avoided the wipeouts quite well, actually. Rhodium Island, Jesus. So Mark currently banking out on the 3,000. Ora's looking for 1 more. Clive still looking for 2. Where are we going next? Tantalum. Got 3 players in the wipeout zone gave this answer. We've also got JB, I think that's Milk, and Oren has gone for Tantalum. You know what? It's a good answer, Tantalum. It is a very good answer, Tantalum. Unfortunately, not for Clive, though. Did need to get all the remaining correct answers, and that one has just disappeared without Clive's approval, meaning Clive will be wiping out momentarily. Let's just keep continuing on. Let's see if there are any other answers. Well, I mean, we've got at least 2 more answers to go through. Lanthanum. There's one of the wipeouts. There's one of the wipeouts. Lanthanum. It is part of the lanthanoid series. It's not a transition metal. It is a lanthanide series metal. Literally the first one named such. Unlucky there, Clive. 1 right answer left of the board. 2 wipeouts to avoid. Do we have any other answers in the wipeout zone to consider, or are we going to another round of bidding? Because I have not told you that information yet, folks, have I? We don't have any extras listed. There are lots of zeros on the board, but those that get wiped out, we do hide that information away at the moment. Do we have any more answers to go? Yes, we do. Wipeout zone players have gone for barium. If this is the final correct answer, the board is complete. If it is not, then we may be looking for more answers. Barium. It's another of the wipeouts. It's an alkali earth metal, not a transition metal. An alkali earth metal is barium. So it comes down between uranium and niobium. Niobium, what an interesting one that is. Do we have any other answers? If we have another answer to pick, we will be finishing this board. If we don't have any more answers, then we will be going for 1 more round of bidding for the absolute maximum on offer on the board. We do have some answers from Itogi and Drahuska, meaning this is the end of the board. They have both gone for niobium. Is this the final correct answer on the board? It is the final correct answer on the board, leaving uranium as a wipeout. Sussycat getting their 10,000 Duke bonus for writing the board, and niobium is all good. The last one that we were left with, uranium, it is an actinide, not a transition metal. At the end of board number 1, let's have a look at the scores. As we said earlier, there's got to be a lot of zeros at the bottom, so let's just get through those as quickly as we can. Then we got Zappy, Matt, Danny, Mr. Velio, Ken, the Mark, BBQ.gov, I apologise, Chris, Ferbster, Kurzov, JB Henry, Sidcat, Oren, and the lead, Brian, on 18,000 dudes. But it could all change as we go on to board number 2. Pittsburgh, Philadelphia, and Alabama in between. Thoughts, folks? What do we think this board is all about? Oh, it's a US question. Oh, crap. America. Is it America? Is it US cities? Is it sports? Is it geography? Did we forget to take a left turn somewhere, says Yellow Tail? I don't know, but you'll have to consider the following. Which of these are actual places in Pennsylvania, as in the US Pennsylvania? So the 11 correct names are towns or cities that are correctly recognised by the US Postal Service as in the state of Pennsylvania. The other 5 are cities elsewhere. There may be regionals or whatever, but yeah, 11 correct names are towns or cities that are recognised by the US Postal Service as being in Pennsylvania, the state of Pennsylvania, and not any of the other 49 US states. 16 answers on the board, 11 are in PA. Good luck!
Answers are...
And your 45 seconds starts now! And thank you, Pop Ramen, for this board. I don't... Oh, has it not assigned you as the author here? I don't know if it has, actually. Interesting. Well, were you not in the list? You might not have been in the list. I thought you were, though. Remember, you need to submit your answer. Press that submit button at the bottom. You posted a thing in the Discord. Ah, okay. I will have a look at the thing in the Discord. Is it because you're an author? Well, you should be listed even if you're an author, because Suddy Cat was author on board 1, and they were bluified. It might have been that you, when you did the leave, it actually did leave the lobby, even though it doesn't respect that in the display. So you might have done something a bit weird, Pop, by doing leave. So I will need to look into that. Yeah, not entirely sure what that's about. What I can do... what I can do, I suppose, as recompense is, depending on how you do on board 3... submit me some numbers for board 3, and I can give you 10,000 plus whatever you would have earned on board 3. Unless you wipe out, then you get nothing. I suppose I could manually do that, but that's the best I could do, I think, right now. Right, answers have come through. We do still have a 0 bid there. Interestingly, is that you, Pop? Has it for some reason assigned you incorrectly? Let me see if I can find you. Can I find a user called Bop? Or can I... Let's do reverse search. No, apparently not. Okay. Interesting. T-Podium. Oh, they're all called Leaderboard Cell, which always helps. Yeah, all called Leaderboard Cell, which is really unhelpful, Ashley. You should name your shit. Yeah, I can't tell who is who on this. It doesn't give me information on that perspective. We'll figure it out later. But yeah, I will certainly look at that at some point. Let's go through some answers, shall we? Let me go to the mass round and press a button. There we go. Harrisburg. We're going to start off with Harrisburg. Harrisburg, Pennsylvania. Does that ring a bell? Should do. It's correct. It's the state capital. Harrisburg is the state capital of Pennsylvania. So should be the right answer. Just started working it. You having problems with the Hackbox interface, Milk? Is that what you're saying? Or what? Not entirely sure what. No, something else. Uh-oh. I don't like there's something else. Document it in Discord if it is a bit weird. Moving on, next we're going to go to Valley Forge. What an interesting name that is. Valley Forge. Not related to the game. Oh, okay then. Valley Forge. I mean, I went to Pigeon Forge, but that wasn't in Pennsylvania. Valley Forge? Yes, good answer. Yeah, this is where George Washington and company froze their cherries off in 1777 to 1778, 1 year removed from Washington crossing the Delaware. Well, there you go. That's why it's well known. Let's continue on to Scranton, Pennsylvania. That's a good answer. This was the main setting for the US version of The Office. Yes, very good answer there. Next, Lancaster. See, obviously a lot of these sound very English. Lancaster in Pennsylvania. Yeah, absolutely right. A major hub for the local Amish, as in Pennsylvania Dutch community. It's pronounced like the British dynasty. Lancaster. I know how to say things. Next, Allentown. Now, I've heard of Allentown before. I think with the... It was... What have I heard? I've heard of it because a drum corps here in the UK called The Company in 2017 went over to compete at DCI, and where they were based, I believe, was in Allentown. They were stationed... I can't forget the name of the school that they were stationed at, doing their final rehearsals, but I'm pretty certain it was in Allentown. Is that in Pennsylvania? It is in Pennsylvania, yes. Billy Joel wrote a song about it. It's often grouped with neighbouring towns Bethlehem and Easton. The local airport's code is ABE, A-B-E. Well, there you go. Very interesting. How are we doing on the remaining answers? Drahuska's looking for 7 more. Unfortunately, we have hit 5, meaning there will be an overbid there. DMC's already banked out on 3,000 from the looks of things. Oren is going bold here, currently on 21,500 with 4 more answers to go. JB, who's currently residing in said state, I believe, is on 12,500 with 3 more to go. Brian on 21,000, looking for 1 more answer. Ooh, very interesting. Let's continue on to Intercourse. Intercourse, Pennsylvania. What a name that is. It is a correct answer. Peter Weir used Intercourse to film the 1985 film Witness with Harrison Ford in the top role. 3 more for Aaron at the top, and we continue on. York. You see, now we're definitely in England. I mean, York is like, how far of a drive is it from Sheffield? Like an hour 30. It's about an hour 30 drive from Sheffield is York. So it's definitely in England. It can't possibly be in Pennsylvania. And yet it is, yes, located in southern Pennsylvania. The Articles of Confederation were written while the Continental Congress was stationed at York. Well, there you go. And apparently Jamie had the best burrito of his life there. Well, there you go. Praise be all. Jamie's looking for 1 more answer. Brian's banked out 23,000. At the top there, 28,000, still 2 to go. Big bids going on. And we continue on. Anybody else to point out? Kolo looking with 3 more answers, and there are 4 on the board that are good still. Togi's looking for 4 more, and there are exactly 4. We haven't hit a wipeout yet, which is interesting. Will we hit a wipeout next? We're going to Mobile, or should I say Mobile, probably. Mobile, Pennsylvania. And unfortunately, there is your wipeout. It is the 4th largest city in Alabama. Mobile, Alabama. In fact, all the wipeouts are actually in Alabama, not Pennsylvania. So there's a bit of a hint for you. But yeah, Mobile, unfortunately, is in Alabama, not Pennsylvania. Bam, indeed, Danny. Okay, we hit some wipeouts there for 6 players.
Ash, we haven't hit a wipeout yet. Bored, hold my beer.
The thing is, I don't know what answer is coming up next. I don't actually have that information to hand in front of me. we've played enough games that I get a bit of a knack for when the wipeouts feel like they're coming around the corner. So yeah, I kind of like, okay, fine, board, sure. Thank you, 100 bits though, Matt. Okay, we have finally hit wipeouts. There's 4 left on the board that are good, and there's 4 that are bad. And we're going to Monongahela. 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 Hashtag make Ash say things. Yes, indeed. Thank you, Pop. Monongahela. Oh, healer. Okay. Healer, not Haler. Okay. Monongahela. Okay, fine. We'll go with that. Well, got a good pronunciation from Brian, so I'll take that as it is. do that.
Do da do do.
Do. Thank you, 100 bits. Monongahela is a good answer. There you go. Unsurprisingly, along the Monongahela River, which is one of Pittsburgh's 3 rivers. Well, there you go. There's a river that I didn't know, and now I do know, and I'll forget it very swiftly. 3 correct answers left on the board. 4 wipeouts. JB looking for 1. Mark still looking for 1. Oren's still looking for 1 at the top there on 32,000. It's actually pronounced Mike. I wouldn't be surprised. So speaking of Mike, we're going to Mars instead. Just a simple name, Mars. Now that's just a planet. Mars, Pennsylvania? Yeah, of course, Mars, Pennsylvania. There are competing theories as to why it was switched to Mars from Overbook. The boring one is that it's a shortening of co-founder Samuel Marshall's name. Yeah, that is boring, isn't it? 36,500 at the top of the board. Very well played with that bid. You will be in the lead going into the final board. Remember, you still have to get me a right answer in board number 3 to secure those digits, otherwise you will wipe it all out. We've got Ferbster looking for 2 more. We've got Clive looking for 1. Matt looking for 1. Yellowtail, unfortunately, in overbid territory. There's only 2 correct answers left on the board. You're looking for 3. That is all I can say right now, I think. There's 4 wipeouts to avoid. Lots of wipeouts indeed. Next up, we're going to Huntsville. Huntsville, Pennsylvania. Is that right? I'm afraid not, no. Huntsville, Alabama. There is a Huntersville in Pennsylvania, but not a Huntsville, I'm afraid. Huntsville is in Alabama, not in Pennsylvania, I'm afraid. So, wipeout, there we go. Ferbster getting wiped out there along with Matt and a few others. Well, that's another wipeout gone. 3 left on the board now. Next, we're going to 84. That's just a number. 84 is just a number. Why? That can't be the name of a place. 84. It is. It's the headquarters for 84 Lumber, the largest private building material supplier in the US, with nearly $4 billion in annual revenue. Because of course it is. I suppose in Japan they have a place called Toyota because that's where the Toyota factory is and where all the Toyota workers live. So they just had a place called Toyota named for it. I guess there you go. You could just name a place 84 for the company called 84. Okay, 1 right answer left on the board before I go ranting, and 3 wipeouts left to avoid. Now, we are going through 3 more answers because we can see Yellowtail still has 3 answers to go, meaning we will be finishing on this round of bidding by that information alone. Okay, let's continue on. Going to Denver. If this is the final correct answer, then we'll just expedite the rest of the board. If this is a wipeout, then we will continue to play something out. Denver is the final correct answer on the board. Denver, originally called Union Station, Denver was chosen as the new name because there was only one other Denver. Of course, makes sense. The other answers, Tuscaloosa, Hoover, and Florence, all in Alabama, I'm afraid. Tuscaloosa, the USPS tried to autocorrect this to Tuscarora, sure, of course it did. Hoover, there's a Hoffer in Pennsylvania, but not a Hoover. And Florence, the USPS thinks this might be Floretha, Pennsylvania. Floretha rather than Florence, but yeah. Those are in Alabama, not in Pennsylvania. 2 boards down, 1 left to go. Let's have a look at the leaderboard. Still some zeros at the bottom, but hopefully board number 3 you can turn some fortunes around. Amy and Zap, DMC Oni, Kenda, 8, Nata, Chris, Ralph, Clive, Suddycat, BBQ, Bazunis, Benzi, Danny, Kurzov, JB, Brian, Mark, and the top is Oren on 36,500. Man, that is quite the lead there. But as I say, it can all change on board number 3. You still need to give me some correct answers to secure those dutes. Hit any wipeout or fail to give me an answer on board number 3 and you will wipe your entire score to 0. Board number 3. Anyway, here's Wipeout Wall. And Oni can have a bit of a relaxation on this one. Thank you to Pop for board number 2, by the way. This one is by Oni. Any ideas of what we think about this board, folks? Oh no. Oh no. Lots of regret in chat. Lots of regret. Oasis, says Mark. Well, I can tell you that we're looking for the following. Which 11 of these are real songs performed by the band Oasis? So yes, all 11 of the valid answers on this board are songs, either singles, album tracks or B-sides, that have been released by the band Oasis when they were a group between the years of 1994 and 2009. All 16 of the answers do not include solo member collaborations with other artists or any songs released by groups formed by the members post-breakup. So we're only looking at when they were formed directly as Oasis as an entity, not anything else outside of that. 11 of these are valid Oasis songs. 5 of them, though, are not. Good luck.
Answers
Here
are...
we go. And your 45 seconds starts now. Thank you, Pop. I appreciate your answer. Feel free to submit other answers if you wish. That was worth 500 to you right now, I think. Remember to submit your answers. Very critical on this final board, because if you do not submit me an answer, you will wipe everything you have currently to your name. 10 seconds. Press that button now if you haven't done so. Secure your deal. 3, 2, 1. And that there's time.
So, there's 11 Oasis and 5 Mirages.
Mirage. Not there. Indeed, Milk. Thank you for the 100 bits. And Oni, as Vibri there in the avatar, just relaxing and chillaxing, because they will be getting 10,000 at the end of this board. So, Drahusa's going for the classic bid of 11. We've got Cetra and Togi for a bid of 7. 8 with a very bold bid of 8, must be said. Chris with 9. That's a bold bid as well. Oren at the top of the board, not surprising, going for the minimum bid of 1. There is a 0 bid that I see, but they haven't got anything to their name, so I'm not going to bother pressing the button because it makes no sense to do so. Everybody else has submitted me at least 1 answer. I know, for cool, this is the only way that I can win, says 8. Fantastic. Well, let's start revealing some answers, shall we? Let's go to Morning Glory. That's a good start. Morning Glory, the title track for the breakthrough album What's the Story? Morning Glory. Incidentally, Q Magazine retrospectives are funny on this one, with their initial review of 3 out of 5 saying the band say pretty much nothing about everything, immediately skyrocketing to a 5 out of 5 the moment they realised that the album was going to be the biggest selling album of the 1990s. How dare they change their reviews just so they can ride the wave? Boo. Stick to your guns. Next, we're looking at Half the World Away. Also good answer. This acoustic song, appearing on 1998's The Master Plan, is probably most well known as the theme to the sitcom The Royal Family. Well, there you go. Miss First Go exactly saying that. Anybody banking out currently? BBQ has banked out 14,000 doots. A very good performance on Wipeout, I must say. That will be paid to you at the end of the board. Nobody else banking out just yet. Next, we're looking at... actually, I say banking out. We don't know yet if we have finished the board yet. I should have said that. We don't know if the board's finished yet. But if the board is finished if the board is finished by this round of bidding, then you will pay out your doots at the end. Just depends on how everybody else has answered. Cigarettes and alcohol. Correct answer. The final single on their debut album, Definitely Maybe. Cigarettes and Alcohol reached their highest placing at the time, number 7, in October of 1994. Okay, doing well. As I say, the doots don't pay yet. They pay at the end of the board. Because it just makes more sense to do so. Because I don't know when the board's finished yet. Next. Stand By Me. Oren and Mark at the top of the board, hoping this is their one and done. Stand By Me. And it is a one and done. It's not the Ben E. King one, no. It's the one Halifax use for their adverts at the moment. The song was written whilst Noel Gallagher was recovering from food poisoning after botching cooking a Sunday roast. No, really, the first lyrics are, made a meal and threw it up on Sunday. So Oren finishing 37,000, a very impressive performance on Wipeout. Mark in second place on 30,500, though, as I say, don't know yet if it is a secured deal on the board just yet. Depends on if we will be going for another round of bidding or not. But for now, it's looking promising. Next, News of the World. A smattering of players have gone for that. News of the World. Oh no! Danny and Basudis with lots of doots at risk there, unfortunately, wiping them all out. And this here is a double wipeout, essentially, because not only was this a 1978 single by The Jam, which is one of Oasis' favourite bands, they had a UK number 1 in 2002 with a similarly newspaper titled called The Hindu Times, but not News of the World, I'm afraid. That is a different band. It was The Jam, not Oasis. So hard luck there, Danny and Basunis and a few of the players hitting that big old wipeout, crashing all the way down to 0.
I Oasis this game.
You Oasis this game. Thank you, the 100 bits there, Danny, and I Oasis this as well. Should have known. You should have known. I said, well, now you do know. And unfortunately, we'll be ending the board on 0. Thank you very much for playing. Who knows? We might be doing a second round of bidding, in which case you might still be able to get some points back. Next, the importance of being idle. Eric Idle. No. Ernest Idle. I'm very confused right now. The importance of being idle. Yes, is a good answer. Let me find my information on that. Oasis' final number 1 until their split. This one is openly inspired by The Kinks. Q Magazine readers voted this to be the best song of 2005 for the importance of being idle. JB banking out on 24,500, a very good score, currently in third place. As I say, we're not sure yet if that's secure or not, but we will see as more answers trickle in. Next, we're looking at Songbird. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 players go for this. Songbird is correct. One of the better songs from 2002's Heathen Chemistry, an album rated 1.2 out of 10 by Perennial Tossers Pitchfork. Hashtag opinions, I will add. The review of said album is in the form of a mock interview and was intended to be a slating of the album, but really makes you want to drive a sharpened kebab skewer through the writer's forehead like a pretentious unicorn swat. Yoo! Yeah, okay then, Obi. Oh boy. Hashtag opinions. I mean, there you go. Sticking by your guns there for Oni. Next. Going all around the world. I just wanted to put pretentious unicorn twat in a question, says Oni. Well, it's in the answer, but I know what you mean. All around the world, all around the world, all around the world It's a bloody long one. 9 minutes long, this one is. It's like the first 2 minutes are your standard song fare, and then the last 7 are just like... like Hey Jude, essentially, but their own version of that. Despite being originally planned as early as 1992, features in their 97 album Be Here Now, and became UK #1 in January of 1998, which is, as of now, stands as the longest ever single to become a UK #1.
My brother played All Around the World, and it is in my earworm.
It's in your earworm. Oh, very interesting. I didn't realise it was in... that earworms had... earworms, but okay, apparently it goes that deep. But thank you for the 100 bits there, Brian. It's going to be okay times 98. Yes, good answer there for All Around the World, around the world, around the world. Next, we're going to Falling Down. Are we going to be falling down with your score? Is it a wipeout or is it a correct answer? You're holding on. Falling Down is correct. The final single before their breakup in 2009. After copying every other Beatles song, this one sees Oasis do Tomorrow Never Knows-esque psychedelic rock. This song also was the main theme to actually not terrible anime, Eden of the East. Well, there's some further information for you. Clive is still looking for 2 more answers. There are 3 correct left on the board. Drew's going, unfortunately, in overbid territory, and then some DMC also in overbid territory by 1. Ferbster, you could still be hanging on here. You've got a bit of 3 left to go, and there are 3 correct left on the board. Same with Colo as well. Next, we're going to Magic Pie. That is a correct answer. Yes, they did a song called Magic Pie. It was on Be Here Now in 97, and it only existed because one of them looked through a dictionary drunk to find something that ending in .ie for a rhyme. It should be noted that the Gallagher brothers were doing a lot of cocaine at the time. Yes, indeed. Colour looking for 2. Ape looking for 2. Verbster looking for 2. Let's continue on. Now, there's a bit about Bedfast 5. Next up, we're going to Waddy Rum. 4 players have gone for Waddy Rum. I'm afraid not. Wadi Rum probably needs an oasis. It is a valley in Jordan, known for being used in films like Dune, The Martian, and Rogue One, and also the filming location for weird Fort Boyard's spiritual sequel, The Desert Forges, in 2001. So yeah, it probably needs an oasis, but it's not an oasis track at all. But who knows? Maybe 2024, year of the Wadi Rum. Unfortunately, there's a wipeout for those players, those 4 that gave that answer. Hard luck there. Obligatory Fort Boyard mention. Let's continue on. We still have some players with answers to give. Clive and Kurzov have gone with a Shaker Maker, along with 4 players in the wipeout zone. Shaker Maker is a correct answer. Their second single, released in 1994, named after the Shaker Maker toy range from the 1970s, where water and powder is poured into a mould and shaken to turn it into a figurine. Oasis got sued for basically lifting the tune directly from I'd Like to Teach the World to Sing. Oh, it's that one. Oh, once you said that, I'd like to teach the world to sing, I know exactly what song you mean, but I have no idea what the title is. Now I know it's called Shaker Maker. Well, there you go. Clive banking out on 18,000 with that particular answer, though we don't know yet if we're safe. We do have 2 more answers from Ape to go through at the very least. We don't know about those in the wipeout zone. There's only 1 correct answer left on the board, so 8 will be hitting at least a wipeout. But if there are 2 wipeouts, and there's no other answers to go, then we will be going for another round of bidding. Let's see. Let's see what Ape has got in store for us. Country House, along with 5 players in the wipeout zone here. Ape, what have you done then with Country House? You've wiped out, is what you've done. The so-called Battle of Britpop was a race for number 1 on August the 14th, 1995. Oasis's Roll With It came second to the winner, being Blur with Country House. It's a Blur song, not an Oasis song, I'm afraid. Ape has wiped out. But we know that Ape still has 1 more answer to go. There may be other answers also in the wipeout zone to go, but we don't know that for certain. At the very least, we know one more answer to go. Acquiesce that Ape plus 5 other people have gone for in the wipeout zone. Given the number of answers coming through still from some players, we're probably looking like this is the end of the board. But we don't know. If this is the final correct answer, the board is secured, and that will be the final scores. If this is a wipeout, then I might have to hit the button one more time. Acquiesce is the final correct answer on the board. This appears in the 1998 B-side collection, The Master Plan. Despite never being an official single in the UK, Acquiesce was a big fan favourite live, and crucially is probably the only song of theirs that makes the Gallaghers sound like they actually like each other. The other two answers on the board, Beardy Eye, this just isn't a song. Following their split, two separate bands were formed, Noel Gallagher's High Flying Birds and Beady Eye, fronted by Liam Gallagher, so the name of the band rather than a song, and Beady Eye split in 2018. And the last one there, yes, same era, wrong band though. After Bernard Butler, guitarist for the band Suede, quit his band in 1994, he got together with David McColmont, also acrimoniously departed from his band Thieves to form McColmont and Butler. Original title, I know. Their biggest hit was 1995's Yes, which is legitimately one of the best songs of the 1990s. Seriously, if you're into that 60s wall of sound vinyl feel, then absolutely give it a listen. Hashtag opinion there from only but possibly a listening recommendation there. So last two there were wipeouts, means that is the end of the board. Let's have a look at the final scores. How many getting a 0, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 15 players, unfortunately, ending on a wipeout score. Thank you very much for playing. At the top row, we've got Kurzov, Clive, Brian, JB Market at the top. Very well done to Oren on 37,000 dukes. And to add to that list, Pop Ramen did give me a bid of 1 with the answer of number 7, which was a correct answer. So Pop will be getting a total of 10,500 dukes. So let me sort that out for you, Pop. 10,500 to you, and all of the other dukes, I believe, should have just been paid out by me playing that final sting. So thank you very much for playing there. Very well done to Oren being our winner on Wipeout this evening. It looks like the dukes have paid out because those looked like some good numbers. And I hope you enjoyed the boards. Sunny Cat, Pop, and Oni, thank you very much for the 3 boards this evening. And that is the new software of Wipeout, and I'm hoping you're enjoying it. If you've got any suggestions for how the Hatbox Experience part of it works, or other things you want to see different on the visuals for the game, of course, go over to Discord, give me some words, and I will make those words into things, and I will look into what the hell happened with Pop's game, because that was very strange that Pop didn't quite work. Coughs in chat. So thank you very much for playing. We'll be heading over into All Clued Up in a moment, courtesy of JB. You will want to stick around for that because, well, it is definitely a JB pack. Mark my words. Let me find what I need to do to run everything. Where the hell is my credit sequence again? I actually can't remember where credit sequence is. I thought it was here, but apparently it's not. Where is credits? How do I finish game? Hang on, how do I finish game? Can I finish game from here? I can continue to main round. Can I not really finish game from here? No, apparently I can't. What? Really, I can't?
Live.
Yes, indeed, Kurzov. Thank you for that. Can I really not finish just from here? That seems very weird. Why would I not have that option? I'm so confused right now. I'm so confused right now as to why I can't run it. Let me just see what happens if I press this button. Absolutely nothing. Fantastic. Why do I not have that as a thing? Hello? Why do I not have that as a thing? I did it at the end of the stream on... can I only do it by playing the final round? Apparently I can only do that by playing the final round. Okay, fine, whatever. Sure, that's such a weird thing to do. Yeah, I don't know why. Let's just do this and see. Does this work? Oh, well, that works. Bye.
Join in by going to hackbox.ca in your browser.
Oh, the lobby's going.
Following room code W.
Oh, shut up, lobby. It's all breaking now. Oh my god, and I do apologise for that very loud sound. I wasn't expecting it to go into the lobby like that. In the background, it just activated all of the lobby players all at once and just made the god-awful sound there. So yeah, I completely forgot how to run credits, and then I realised I can run the credits, but then I did that instead. So, apologies everybody. Let me put some music on in the background while I switch over to... the other game tonight, All Clued Up, written by J.B. Henry. In which case, I also need to get into Discord. Let me head over to the live studio and get that all set up. That. Something like that. And let me head over to that one there and bring that one in, bring Quizbot in so they can get some audio playing. It's okay. Oh, yes, needs to be loaded out. No, it didn't. No, it didn't. It's definitely my fault for that. And yes, it's Dave Arch and his big band that did the tune there for Wipeout. Did all the music. Right. Let me try this then. Can we get in to All Clued Up? Let me press that button. Press this button. Hopefully, it's going to load up All Clued Up, courtesy of JB Henry tonight. Here we go! If you'd like to play all effed up, the room code to enter in Twitch chat is TFFJ. TFFJ. Though apparently... Oh. Hello? Hello? What's going on? What is going on? Anybody out there? What's going on? Hello? It's not connected. I don't have any... Hello? Anyone here? Can you hear me in Twitch chat? Just in general. I'm very confused right now. What's going on? My Discord has just decided it doesn't want to do anything right now. What is going on? What? What? My internet has just died. Am I actually sending anything? Hello? Hello? What is going on? Apparently I've just lost connection. What is going on? You can hear me? Okay, thank you for letting me know. I'm just very confused because I can't see anything coming through right now. I'm now trying to connect on my phone to see what the hell is going on. This is bizarre. This is really bizarre. I am in a parallel universe right now because I can see that OBS is doing stuff. But Discord has just died. Twitch chat has just died. Everything just kind of disappeared. And I don't know what's going on. Are we back in Discord land? I think we're back in Discord land. I'm going to reset that. Oh, hello. Now, it's back now. Okay, we're back now. Hi. Fantastic. Oh, I was like, this can't be coincidental, can it? This can't be coincidental, surely. Right, I think we're all back now, folks. I've no idea what happened there, but clearly the logo is being very apt right now. Right, what just happened, folks? I need to scroll up with chat to figure out what I've missed. So I'm seeing a lot of people entering the room code and nothing happening. With exclude 10 out of 10 no notes. Thank you for the 100 bits there. But I have no idea why everything just completely died. Internet-wise, apart from the Twitch stream, it's just kicking around and still going. Oh, now I'm getting in the notes.
10 out of 10 no notes. Ha ha ha.
Finally, we're getting the information come through on Streamlabs. Thank you for the 100 bits there, and also 100 bits from Oni, I think.
How has JB besmirched the county of Yorkshire this week?
Something like that, yeah. Thank you for the 100 bits there. I tried turning it off and on again. I mean, it just kind of did it itself. So I'm just going to trust that everything is fine right now. So I think we're all good. And we're finally into this game. So yeah, we were looking for 6 players to join. I don't know if it was only, it's just my mind just slipped like that because I really did like the IT crowd where it was on. It just slipped my mind. So yeah, we'll be picking 6 players to play JB's pack of all effed up. Do join. There is an audience game to play as well, and if you don't want to play the hot seat, then just join in and then exclude to remove yourself from being selected as a hot seat player. Reminder that to be a hot seat player, you'll need to be able to join me on Discord and talk to me in voice. Bitch, I'm at work. Risk your job. No, don't go risking one's jobs or anything like that. What I'm going to do is I'm going to switch that guy off, because that was a thing that was on that I didn't have on before. And we're going to switch that on there. Right. We'll see what the hell happens right now. I have no idea why it did that. Really no idea why. Because Discord just seized up. I saw that Discord had like red signal, meaning it had really, really bad internet connection. And then everything just stopped. Then Twitch chat decided it didn't want to update. And then I got Discord notifications on my phone when I disconnected that from the Wi-Fi, just seeing people say, "We can hear you." Like, oh, thank you for letting me know that you can hear, that I can hear you. Just yeah, so confused. You're not allowed to host anything on this channel, not after the incident. What incident, JB? Of course you can host some stuff. Just pending my approval. The event. Oh, yeah, the event. Yeah, okay, yeah, of course. I forgot about that. Remain indoors. As always, remain indoors. I think we should just get to picking some players tonight, and hopefully, fingers crossed, everything is still connected. Right. Let's pick our 6 players to play, all clued up this evening. We have got Matt, Oni, Derek, Mr. Vertigo, Natter, and Bassoonist. If you 6 could please make your way to the green room. Curlo is currently there right now, helping you to sound check, make sure all your mics are all working. Please make your way there, and we'll get you sound tested and get you into the game proper. Everybody else, you are in the audience, so you'll be able to answer as whispers to Quiz Bot 3000. All you need to do is solve the main puzzle. Don't worry about the clue words, though. Of course, they will give you a hint as to what the big puzzle is talking about. Just solve the main puzzle, all you need to do. The sooner you can do it, the more dupes you can get, and there's also bonus dupes on top of that if you are the first to solve any particular board this evening. Just be aware that JB has had hands on this, so who knows what could be happening tonight. Hope you didn't drop the soap, says G. Eisens. Oh, never. ACU After Dark. Well, I mean, I have called it all effed up tonight, so you might be partially right with that assessment, Kurzov, but I'm not going to say much more than that. I'll let the game do the talking instead. Hopefully all the players have basically been sound checked, and we'll get this game underway momentarily. And do remember to stick around until the end, because there will be news. Yes, I'm bringing the Top Gear news segment into quiz night, but there will be news at the end of the stream. You thought it was Wipeout that had the digital voice. I mean, technically, what you're hearing right now, Chris, is a digital voice. It is a analog to digital conversion of my voice, and it's also been audio processed as well. Yeah, exactly. Caught your technicality. But yeah, everything's digital these days. Here's a digit as well. Digital. Hi. Right. I'm just waffling while we wait for our players to connect. Looks like Derek might be having some issues because they're deafening and undeafening, but we have some players coming in now, so let me unmute, and hopefully we can get some audio from them. Good evening, players.
Hello.
Hi, good evening.
Hello. We've got some audio. I think Derek is still having some technical issues, so we'll have a quick introduction with our players that are here right now, and we'll figure out what's happening with Derek in a moment. Nata, good evening to you. How you doing?
Doing well. I was playing Wipeout there as well as doing the online quiz league as well too today as well too. So we went who we won today as well too.
Oh, you were doing what, both at the same time?
Yeah, so I was doing both at the same time, the online quiz league and also doing Wipeout. But hey, we won the online quiz league.
Okay, interesting. Well done on winning the OQL. Just commiserations on the Wipeout there.
I know.
Hopefully now you can dedicate all your focus onto All Clued Up this evening.
Yes.
Next up, we've got Oni. Good evening, Oni.
Hey there. Colo gave me the rules of doing this. I don't know why I did, considering that I've done this pretty much every bloody week. But to be honest, I'm surprised you're not fucking sick of me.
Well, I do appreciate.
Yeah, he said the three rules of Christmas. Well, he said two rules, but I think the third one of don't win the same game twice probably went through, which means that me and Mr. Vertigo are a bit fucked. But...
Well, we'll see. Thank you for the Wand the Wall or Wand the Wipeout or Wipeout Wall.
I genuinely can't remember submitting that.
Well, you did, and we got that in. It was on the question database rather than as a single thing, but yeah, you did submit that, and it was a very good board. Appreciated it.
Thank you very much.
Next up, we've got Matt. Happy 2024 to you.
Thank you, Ash. Happy New Year to you.
How you doing?
Yeah, too bad. It's been a while. I've been around a while, just having a few weeks off, but yeah, nice to be back in.
Good to hear. And are you looking forward to some All Clued Up tonight?
I think for about the 7th or 8th attempt, I'm actually going to try and win for once.
Well, we will see.
I was not fast enough.
We will see how well they do. I mean, it all depends on who you might be paired up with or playing against as well. You know, how the pairings shake out. But
stick with me, kid. I'll make you famous.
We'll see what happens. Next up, we've got at this point, veteran of All Clued Up is Mr. Vertigo. Good evening.
Good evening.
How you doing?
Yeah, not too bad, thank you. How are you?
Yeah, not too bad. Good, doing very well. You looking forward to this pack of All Clued Up by JB Henry?
I am, yeah, looking forward to it.
Well, we will see how well you do this time round. Derek's going to have to drop. Okay, so that means we're going to have to pick another player in a moment. It means I'll probably have to restart the game and get some required player names listed. Voice settings aren't working for whatever reason. That's disgusting. I hate it when Discord does that. It just sort of locks you out for no apparent reason.
Jamie wants to play.
JB's not going to be able to play his own bloody pack. Bassoonist will say good evening to you. How you doing?
Not bad. I am drowning myself in jazz fusion and video game music as always.
That's good to hear. I mean, I was like, drowning yourself, I was like, oh no, you're doing an Oni and drinking yourself silly. But no, when you go with jazz fusion, like, oh, there you go. Yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
That's what we like to hear.
Ash, my lawyers will be in contact within the noon.
Well, I wish you the best of luck, Bassoonist. What I'm going to do is I'm going to list your 5 names down here for my own benefit, because I'm going to probably re-roll the lobby in a moment. So give me a moment while I figure that out. Derek is going to have to bounce from the looks of things unless things change in the next 20 seconds. Mr. Vertigo, Matt _ ref.
Don't forget the underscores.
And finally, here we've got the Bassoonist 7513. So I'm going to make a copy of that collection, and then we're going to restart the game. So it will be a new lobby code in a moment, and you will need to enter that again, players. But I've put your 5 names on the required player name list, so it should prefer to pick you first and then others. Of course, we go through this motion again, play all the titles. Don't worry about it, Derek, these things happen.
Also, shout out that fun month or so that I thought, I'm going to change my name to Oni. And then Lady Oni changes her name to Lady Oni on here, and now forever ruins it, so I can't change it again.
So, LEDs, LEDS, please enter that in as a room code, especially our 5 players here. Everybody else out there that wants to be the final 6th hot seat player, enter in. And then, if you want to just be in the audience, say exclude. If you want to be one of the hot seat players, leave yourself as you are. I'll give you 30 seconds to sort yourself out, and then I'll hit the button to pick our 6 players, and hopefully 5 will already be known. The last one then will be a RNG of the remainder that would like to play. Haven't got long, Hex. If you haven't joined in, we're going to have about 20 seconds. There you are, Hex. Very good. Very good. Just wait a little more, just to make sure we've got the names that wants to be in on this pick. We've been through this already. Danny versus JB again. He's working, JB.
The more things change, the more things stay the same.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. And that has...
Oh, for God's sake.
That has not worked. Why?
Matthew!
Why?
Matthew!
Yeah.
What? Why did it not pick Matt? Matt should have been picked.
And I put the room code in too, and it didn't pick me.
What? Why is required playing... Unless required players are being very specific in casing. Oh, I bet it is as well.
Really?
Oh, I bet it is fucking case sensitive.
Capitalization.
That's on me, not you. That's on me for not putting the names in properly and not doing case insensitive tests.
Redo.
So that means it is going to be a redo again. Sorry, folks. Jesus Christ. This is why I know. I need. Let's play the intro again. This is why I also need to actually code it so that I can just re-roll without having to do all this goddamn stuff again.
The thing is, right?
No, Jamie, no.
And it's just thinking, no, on Discord, this sounds faster.
With Ben's quiz thing, I was thinking, why does he not have a caps lock on it? And now I know exactly why he doesn't have the caps lock.
Josh! I heard you like Josh.
Josh.
J-A-H-A.
I need to make the reference to the second red flag.
Oh, goodness me. All my mistake here. There was one other player that should be joining, I guess, but we'll see what happens. Right, I have the 5 player names in as case defined, I believe, and then that should be it.
Case tested.
Itogi, were you in or you were out? I can't remember.
Itogi was in.
Itogi is in now. Right, we've already been through this. Who's on first? What's on second? I don't know who's on third. Let's pick some players. That looks more promising. Milk, join the fray.
Yay!
There you go.
We finally got there, folks. Milk, you are our 6th. Hello there, Silver Electron.
That's not right. I can't be too late.
That's fine. You can join in afterwards. It's not a problem. We've got Milk here. Good evening, Milk. How you doing?
Milky boy.
After all that.
Got milk.
I hope you're all ready for roll titles again, folks.
Hey!
Hey, don't just get me some
Yes,
tonight.
it's a deja vu.
Rule of 3s, except when it's 4. We've pretty much gone through all the contestant introductions, so we'll just get straight in on it. We've got Matt and Natta on podium 1. We've got Mr. Vertigo and Basunas on podium 2. Milk and Oni on podium number 3. Remember, hot seat players, you are buzzing in by exclamation marks as a whisper to Quizbot 3000. Please 2, 3, 4 or 5 exclamation marks to make your buzz-in attempt. Those playing in the audience, you are whispering your answer to Quizbot 3000. Just solve the main puzzle. Don't worry about any of the clues. Just solve the main puzzle, and remember that all the spaces and punctuation will be required. Okay, good luck. Here comes puzzle number 1. It will be Matt, Mr. Vertigo, and Milk, all 3 M's facing off against each other on puzzle number 1, which is a total of 4 words long. So, if you're all ready, fingers on those buzzers. And get your guesses going to the whispers right now, those in the audience. The faster you do so, the more dupes you can get. If you're ready, your first clue is 8 letters long. Good luck. R. P. A. Matt.
Appraise.
It is not back on the buzzers. S. H. E. Miss Vertigo.
Rephrase.
Rephrase is correct. You're off the mark on 100. And you are going to look at the keyboard first. So let's light some letters up. Oh, you're so close, AB me, with that guess. So all the letters that are illuminated on the keyboard are in that puzzle in some form or other. Barring one of them, though, of course, which is the stinger.
Oh, it's the stinger.
So bear that in mind. Okay. Where are we going first?
We'll go with the E first, please.
So the E. All the vowels worth the same as the consonants in this game. There are 2 E's in the puzzle. And your second pick?
The S, please.
And an S. No!
Oh!
That there is a very early stinger indeed, I'm afraid. It ends your turn prematurely, and we go back to the buzzers. Got him! didn't take me long, JB, at all. So we move on to clue number 2. This is 10 letters long. N U A O G. I forgot what the letter was. C T P. Matt.
Copulating.
Say that again.
Copulating.
Yeah, that's absolutely fine. Copulating is good for 100. And you get to look at the keyboard now. Well, we've gotten rid of the stinger, so everything else should be hunky-dory.
I'll have a T, please.
We're continuing on the R.L. Stein train. And there are 2 T's in the puzzle. And your second pick?
I'll have an I, please.
Ooh. Deviating slightly, an I. Good pick. You've got a nice line plus that extra one there. 4 I's in the puzzle. So your clues are rephrase and copulating. For 800 dupes, solve the puzzle.
Nope.
Okay, back to buzzers we go. Clue number 3. 7 letters long. W. N. G. N. Matt.
Whining.
No, back to the buzzers. A. R. Mr. Vertigo.
Warning.
Warning is correct. 100 to you, and you get to look at the keyboard, safe in the knowledge that they're all good.
A, please.
Okay. Another of the vowels. And there are 3 of them. Second pick.
N, please.
An N. Not seeing much solving on the front yet. 3 N's in the puzzle. So your clues are rephrase, copulating, and warning. For 1,400, solve the puzzle.
No, can't get it.
Back to this as we go. Clue number 4. 2 words, 3, 5. B, Y, O, M, G, Mr. Vertigo.
Big money.
Big money is correct. Yes, I did see your buzzer as well, Matt. Unfortunately, it was just after Mr. Vertigo's. Mr. Vertigo, back with control with you on the keyboard.
I'll go with an F, please.
An F. Three Fs in the puzzle. Another good pick. 1 more letter to pick.
The R.
And then R. Oh, very good pick. 5 R's in the puzzle. So your clues are rephrase, copulating, warning, and big money. As Derek is the first to solve, getting a 25.69 bonus on top. Mr. Vertigo, for 2,200, can you solve the puzzle?
Is it refrain from fornicating vertically?
It is, yes! The other clues...
Don't tell me what to do, mate.
The other clues that could have come up were swear word, question mark, fuck it up, and wheel after dark. So I believe this one is an existing wheel after dark puzzle, or rephrased in a way to make it more all clued up friendly. Yes, refrain from fornicating vertically. I mean, it's good advice, certainly. 2,200 going to you, Mr. Vertigo and Basudis, brings your total up to 2,500. Matt the Ref and Natter on 100, and Milk and Only yet to get off the mark. Of course it is a don't fuck it up. In the audience, Derek in the lead on 35.69, Jerry and Silver Electron and Ralph getting a solve for a nice cool 1,000. Okay, swapping out on the podiums, board number 2. You look at this. There's 4 words in it, and there's not much to do. So let's get on with your first pick. Your first clue, should I say. Get ready on those buzzers for Nata, Basudis, and Oni. Your first clue is 11 letters long. C. H. P. S. Oni.
Catchphrase.
Da, 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 da. Yeah, 100 bits. 100 bits to go to you, and you get first look at the keyboard. Let's light some letters up.
Okay.
And those are your selections. Now I shall address the star in question at the end there. That means there's 1 or more punctuation symbols somewhere in the puzzle. Though be aware, there is at least 1 stinger in this puzzle.
That's the stinger.
I'm carefully using words. Oni, where are we going?
There's a 4-letter word, and all 4 letters of the word I thought it was going to be aren't lit up.
Is it a 4-letter word, though?
It begins with F. Let's go for O. Let's do O.
An O? Well, you might be surprised here.
Oh,
no! 7 O's in the puzzle. Your second pick, please.
I think I might have an idea on the first word.
Chris
Let's
has
go
got
for
the
an
puzzle.
A, please.
4,200 bonus to you.
Okay, let's do an A, please.
An A was that?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, A going to you. No! No A for you, I'm afraid. That is the end of your turn. We go back to the buzzers. So, clue number 2, back of the buzzers, is 6 letters long. Oh, goodness me. P H O W. Oni.
Whoops.
Yes, indeed. Whoops. You get control of the keyboard back again. There may still be stingers.
Don't say may. I don't like that.
I'm using words very carefully right now.
Of course, you're right. T.
T. Get to 3 T's in the puzzle. I apologise. 3 T's. And your second pick.
I, please.
An I. Get 2 I's in the puzzle as well. So your clues are catchphrase and whoops. For 1,200. Solve the puzzle?
Oh, it's a stinger.
Of course it is!
Self-referential!
I thought this was going to be like whenever he plays like a troll puzzle, and if I said that, I don't actually win because I revealed the stinger.
So the other clues that would have come up were misstep, try picking A, lost turn, and all clued up. Those were the final clues. So at the end of that, Milk and Oni, 1,400. You're in second place. Mr. Vertigo and Bassoon is currently in first place on 2,500. Matt and Natter now trailing on 100. In the audience, well done, Chris, solving that puzzle first, going up to 5,800. Derek in second place on 46.69. Is going to be probably the only player with such a weird ending score because of the 25.69. Although there may still be random ones like that later. Silver Electron on 2,300 with Ralph, 1,600 for Lingo, 1,300 for Pop, and 1,000 for Jerry. Now, before we move on, hello there, Solar Espion. Before we move on, I will give our podium pairs the option to switch their ordering so that they're not necessarily playing against the same players. And we will go in score order. So, Mr. Vertigo Bassoonist, you are currently in the lead. Would you like to continue playing as you are, meaning it'll be Mr. Vertigo next, or would you like to switch it up?
Any preference?
No, I haven't got any preference. No.
I think I'd like to try to go first this time for
Okay.
weird strategy thinking.
So you Bassoonist to go first in this next pass?
Yes.
Okay, that has been done. Milk and Oni, we come to you. It is Milk due to play next, or would you like to switch it up?
Milk, what are you thinking? You okay?
Milk.
Yeah, hi.
There we go.
I'm okay either way.
It would be very funny if we counteract their strategical thinking by doing our own strategical thinking and just completely nullifying theirs by switching.
Yeah, for that.
Embrace the chaos for switching.
You're switching it up. Okay, so it's going to be Oni stepping up next time. And we go to Matt and Natter, currently in third place. It's due to be Matt next. Would you like to switch it up?
It's up to you, Matt. Do you want to go for it?
Sorry, who is it that's currently up at the next?
You're due to play next, Matt.
Against who?
But you will be facing off against Bassoonist and Oni. That we now know for certain.
Yep.
Oh, bugger.
Or you can switch it up and basically make no difference to the order other than you going backwards this time.
Because I know the only thing I says only is bloody fast on the buzzer, so I'm not sure if I want
We
to
had
go
such a good
against
fight
it.
at Quizmas. We had a great fight at Quizmas.
We did actually, to be fair, we did.
What do you want to do?
It's up to you, Matt.
So Oni's up next, is he? So I'm
Yep.
yeah, solid. I'll go up against him. I'll stick.
You're going to stick. Okay. So Miss Vertigo and Basudis are swapping, Milk and Oni swapping, but Matt and Natter will be staying in the order that they currently are. Right. Okay, we'll move on to puzzle number 3. As the
Bullying works, kids.
As the magic works, we are doubling the value of the clues and the letters. They're now worth 200 apiece. And as you can see there are a lot of letters in this puzzle. 8 words in total. Lots and lots of points. So, if you three are ready, Matt, Basudis, and Oni, get ready on those buzzers. Your first clue is a pretty long one at 11 letters long.
Oh no, he's good at the long ones.
R-I-N-E. Matt?
International?
No, back on the buzzers. A.
Oh.
T. Oni.
Interactive.
Interactive is correct for 200. Very well done. And you get first look at this keyboard.
I was so lucky. I nearly went interaction and then.
So, as always, letters that are illuminated are in play, barring, well, at least a stinger. There may be more.
Oh, it's the stinger.
There certainly was 2 stingers on the board last time because one of them was the word stinger. Only, where would you like to go?
Ash, I don't like what you're doing. I don't like what JB's telling you that you're doing. We'll go for O. We'll go for O again because it worked last time.
Okay.
I'll laugh.
He isn't actually telling me to do anything. I'm just riffing off of what he's provided on the sheet. But we've got a nice pattern there. 4 O's, kind of a new, but in 4 separate words this time.
Yeah, and we'll try and forget that I'm choosing these 2 letters for completely self-obsessed reasons. A for Alex. Why did we pick the O, boys and girls? Why did we pick the O?
A, O, let's go. 2 A's in the puzzle. So your clue is interactive. For 1,200, solve the puzzle.
I'm afraid I don't know any other Ramon songs that fit this, so I can't.
Okay, back to the buzz as we go. Your next clue, 2 words long. 6-4. W. H. H. T. T. Matt.
Which what?
No, back on the buzzers. A. Oni.
Oh,
Twitch chat.
no.
Twitch chat is correct, yes.
Damn it!
200 to you, and control back on the keyboard.
Okay, let's pick T, please.
T. Yes, 3 T's in the puzzle. And second pick.
The W, please. That seems a bit standy-offy.
The W. Interesting. Yes, there's one. So your clues are interactive and Twitch chat. For an even 2,000, solve the puzzle.
You didn't say please.
All right then, I won't get an answer then. We move on to clue number 3, and well, it is a doozy at 14 letters long.
Oh my good God.
Okay.
M D E A I S P. Matt.
Disappointment
Is correct, yes. And you get 200 and control of the keyboard. Where would you like to go, Matt?
Have the R, please.
The R.
See, I said please this time.
Yes, there's one. And your second pick.
Have the S, please.
S. Is it in here this time? It is. 3 S's in the puzzle. So your clues are interactive, Twitch chat, and disappointment. For 2,800, solve that puzzle.
Afraid not.
Okay, halfway through on the clues. We have 3 more left to go. Clue number 4 is 2 words. 6-2. M I B M A T Oni.
Damn it, JB.
Damn it, JB, indeed. 2 only and control the keyboard once again.
Let's go for an O. Sorry, a U, please.
Okay, we can't do an O. We've already done those.
We'll do it for double points.
No. 2 U's in the puzzle. And your second pick?
I, please.
An I. Oh, getting some close-ish guesses from the audience. 3 I's in the puzzle. There we go. Pop's got it for a very interesting bonus. So your clues are interactive, Twitch chat, disappointment, and damn it, JB. For 3,800, solve the puzzle.
The audience bonus for this was 1 point.
It was indeed.
Yes, he's doing the bullshit. Yes.
Yes, he's definitely bringing the Wheel After Dark bullshit over here. The other 2 clues were first solver and extra dude.
This is meta. That was meta.
Yes, absolutely, really, Yellowtail. It was indeed a bonus of 1 doot. You can control that in the sheet.
Yeah. You can see
I
in the
think
chat.
the moment that I came up in audience, I thought, no, he hasn't, has he? And he has.
He
Of course
absolutely
he has.
has.
JB.
Damn it, JB. So, enjoy that extra 1 doot, Pop. Do enjoy that extra 1 doot.
Don't spend the total point.
Generous
I'm liking the
2568 point discount.
We're at a cost of living crisis.
I'm not liking G. Eisen's suggestion there.
Tactical Newt bankrupt. When, Jesus Christ, I don't have that kind of bullshit in here just yet. Though, can I access the scores of the podium? I might be able to, you know. No, I can't quite yet.
Minus points.
I can access the score box, but that's all I can do. I can't change the actual physical score behind the podium.
Don't do this. There was enough of bullshit when you put minus 4K on the wheel.
So, Matt and Natter on 300 still playing catch up. Second place, Mr. Vertigo and Bassoonist on 2,500. Milk and Oni in the lead, 5,800. In the audience, that 1 dude made all the difference. Pop, you're up into 4th place on 4,301. Chris still holding on to the lead on 8,800. Okay. Board number 4, puzzle number 4. Let's have a look at this kind of hamburger of a puzzle, I believe. 3 words, pretty short,
lovely.
so not so many letters this time, but we never know what's going to happen with JB. We've got Natter, Mr. Vertigo, and Milk at the helm this time round. And if you 3 are ready, here comes your first clue. It is 2 words, 5-4. E-O-G Natter.
Video game.
It is a video game. Nice preempt. So, you have control of the keyboard. Let's have a look at some letters. Those are the selection available to you this time round. And again, selection of stingers, possibly.
Oh, it's a stinger.
You'll just have to find out. So, where would you like to go, Natter?
Let's start off with easy R, please.
Oh, okay. No, I'm afraid we can't. I'm afraid we cannot start with the R because the R is a stinger. So we all just preemptively, just sort of properly end that turn, and we will come back to the podiums. Second clue for you 3 players is 11 letters long. No progress made on the puzzle so far. M P U L milk.
Multiplayer?
Multiplayer is correct. That's your first clue solved. Getting 200 on the board, and you get a look at the keyboard. They might still be stingers.
Let's try the U.
Let's try the U. And there is one of them, certainly. And your second pick?
And the N.
N. There are 2 of those in the puzzle. So your clues are video game and multiplayer. For 600, solve the puzzle.
Not yet.
Not yet. Okay, back to the puzzle as we go. Clue number 3, 10 letters long. N. M. R. P. O. S. E. A. Natter.
Smartphone.
Smartphone is correct. 200 to you, and look at the keyboard once again. Where do you like to go?
Let's go with an A.
An A. Yeah, there's 1. And your second clue, second pick?
Let's go with an E, please.
An E. Yeah, there's 1. So your clues are video game, multiplayer, and smartphone. For 1,000, solve the puzzle.
I'm gonna have to pass it.
Okay. Lingo is the first to solve this puzzle, getting a 69 bonus on top because, of course, we needed to carry over all the points we didn't pay out on the previous puzzle. But very good solve, Lingo. Back to the buzzer we go. Clue number 4 of 6. 2 words long, 5-4. A. Y. A. R. Miss Vertigo.
Party game?
No, back with the buzzers. C. K. Natter.
Party pack.
Party packs. And yeah, unfortunate there, Miss Vertigo. You did get the first word right, but not the second one. Natter, over to you. 2 more letters to pick.
Let's go with a K.
K. Yeah, there is a K in the puzzle. And 1 more pick.
Okay, let's go with a J.
J. Interesting letter. Of which there is a J. So your clues are video game, multiplayer, smartphone, and party pack. For 1,400, solve the puzzle.
Oh, I know one of the words is so, but I'll pass it on to try and go again.
Okay, back to the buzzer we go. Clue 5 of 6. 2 words long, 6-5. T. R. P. D. R. A. Natter.
Murder party.
Murder party is correct. Another 200 to you, and you get to look at the keyboard once again.
Let's go with a T.
Let's go with the T. Surprised we haven't hit the T earlier on. Unfortunately, there's only 1 of them in the puzzle. Your second pick.
Let's go ahead and we'll go with the G.
The G. 2 G's in the puzzle. So your clues are video game, multiplayer, smartphone, party pack, and murder party. For 2,000, solve the puzzle.
I'm gonna have to pass it again. I'm close, but I don't know it, so I'll pass it.
Okay, back to the buzzer we go. Final clue of this puzzle. 2 words before 6. K. C. T. A. Milk.
Jack Attack?
Jack Attack is correct for 200. And the last 2 letters to add into the puzzle.
I, please.
I? Why I? Because there's 4 of them. And your second pick.
I'll take the Z.
Oh, thank you.
No,
Thank you for saying Z. Yes, there are 2 Z's in the puzzle. So your clues are video game, multiplayer, smartphone, party pack, murder party, and Jack Attack. For 3,200, you're only a chance at a free guess before we go to the buzzers. Solve the puzzle.
Exciting Jackbox quizzing.
Is the correct answer.
Holy shit, you jammy bastard.
Well, Dang it!
Exciting.
Properly waiting until the end just to nick it. You rude man.
There's almost a strategy you can play in this game. 3,202 milk bolsters your lead up to 9,400 now. Miss Vertigo Basudis, 2,500, still in second place. And in third place, Matt and Natta are 1,100. But it is still all to play for in the ending of the game because we have 2 more puzzles to go, which are worth 300 per clue, 300 per letter. Over in the audience, Lingo with a 69.69 bonus now bumped into the lead on 15,169. Chris in second on 10,600, and Derek in third place on 82.69. Okay, we go one more time down the podiums to switch the orders up or not. So, Milk and Oni, we come to you first because you are currently in the lead. It's due to be Oni next. Would you like to switch it up or not?
I think we can do what we'd like here because we kind of set. There's no strategy for picking it in P1 because if we do anything here, then they're gonna do the opposite. Hey, Matt, do you like? I said P1. Do you like it? It's a Formula 1 reference. Milk, what are you thinking?
Yeah, I don't really care. It's not much we can do anyways.
Do you want to do it first or second? That's basically it, isn't it?
Yeah, I don't know if I really care or not.
Fine then. Let's not then. Fine. We're not switching.
You stay as you are?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's very awkward trying to get blood from a stone out of this situation.
It is a bit, yeah. Mr. Vertigo Bassoonist. It's due to be Bassoonist next, or would you like to switch it up?
I don't know. What do you think?
Ash, did you say that Oni is due next?
Oni due next.
Okay. To be quite honest, I feel like if there's anyone that can beat Oni on the buzzer, it's you, Vertigo.
Okay. I'll follow my sword and go against Oni then.
So
Damn it, Milk, we should have switched.
So you are going to switch it up. Okay. So switching it up. And then over to Matt and Natta. Matt, I believe you're supposed to be up next. Would you like to switch it up?
Oh, let's make it interesting. Let's switch it up.
Sure, I'll take it.
Okay, they're switching it up on the final pass round. So
only that joke was the pits.
Puzzle number 5. As I say, 300 per clue, 300 per letter, 10 words long, lots of points on offer here. So, if you three are ready, Natta, Miss Vertigo, and Oni, your first clue is 8 letters long.
Alrighty.
S I G I E. Oni.
80s.
80s is correct. 300 to you, Jerry. Jerry with a straight up guess.
Jerry, what in the actual fuck?
Burn the witch.
That's amazing, Jerry.
Wow.
That is simply amazing. Let's light up some letters.
Holy.
And there's
and
Genitel's got it as well.
Bugs, mate.
And all the letters illuminated. Ralph's got it as well. Holy shit! Note that the star is their potentially punctuation, and beware there could be some stingers. Oh my god! 3 players already solved it with nothing on the board.
What the?
I mean, how?
Okay.
I already know
let's start picking some letters, please.
How? But more importantly, why? Star, please. Oh wait, they get more points the earlier they solve. Oh,
They do get more points the earlier they solve, whereas you have to actually build the points up. There is a comma there. That's all your information.
I mean, I could be an absolute knob. T.
T.
Like, could you imagine that if I solved something this big with just like,
yes, there's
600?
one. So your clue is 80s. For 600, solve the puzzle.
Don't have a clue, mate.
Fair enough. I mean, Soul, Respion, and Derek have also got it, so this is really impressive.
You've got to check their piss later or something.
Moving on to clue number 2. 2 words long, 6-3. Yes, that comma, Derek. U, B, E, Natter.
Number 1.
Number 1 is correct.
What? Oh my gosh.
So you've got 300. Great solve on the clue there. Now you get to add 2 letters to the puzzle.
I'm going to give an E.
You're going to give an E.
Yep.
Guessing twice a word.
That's a 90s drug, not an 80s one.
6 E's in the puzzle. Very good pick. And your second?
Let's go with a G.
And a G. Also good pick. 3 G's in the puzzle. So your clues are 80s and number 1. For 3,300, solve the puzzle.
Never gonna give you up. Never gonna let you down.
Oh, that's why.
Yeah, that's why.
Although with something that long, you probably should have let it run a bit.
Very well done, Natter, getting 3,300. Which brings you into second place on 4,700, but you are shy of 5,000 from Milk and Oni currently. But we have one final puzzle to go through. Miss Vertigo and Basudis now in last place on 2,500. Over in the audience...
JB, you're such a Rick.
Over in the audience, there's just loads of points now. Lingo in the lead on 24,769. Jerry in second on 24,200. And Chris in third on 2,200. So we have one final puzzle left for Matt, Bassoonist, and Milk. Those are the letters in play. 9 words in total, so plenty of opportunity to score here, but be aware, of course, you do need to have the greatest total at your podium at the end of this puzzle to move on to the bonus round. So, if you three are ready, fingers on those buzzers, it's the ding-ding round, although I don't have any special gimmicks, I'm afraid. The first clue is 8 letters long. L, T, P, B, Matt.
Alphabet.
Is correct for 300. And let's have a look at the keyboard.
Yeah, oh no, I know what this is. Yeah, I know what this is.
Everything illuminated apart from the S. That's very interesting. Why not the S? The star is in play. Beware, there could be a stinger, I suppose.
Oh, it's a stinger.
But we'll see. I'm very curious as to why the S isn't there, though. Where are we going, Matt?
I know what this puzzle is, so I'm trying to think what I'm going to get the best out of. T, please.
The T, as we have at least 4 in the audience already solving. There's 2 T's in the puzzle. And your second pick?
H.
H. Shock. So your clue is alphabet. For 1,200, which won't be enough to take the lead, but at least get you to another 1,200 dupes. Solve the puzzle.
Nah, I know what it is, but there's nowhere near enough points in the bank at the moment, so pass.
Okay, back to the buzzers we go. Feels like it could be a buzzer race then for the rest of this puzzle. Clue number 2, 7 letters long. E, U, I, P, V, Milk.
Volpine.
Yes, indeed. Vulpine, anything like that will work. 300 to you brings you to an even 10k and 2 letters to pick.
R.
Ah. Yes, there's 2 of those in the puzzle. And your second pick?
O.
O. Four O's in the puzzle. So your clues are alphabet and vulpine. For 3,000 doots, solve the puzzle.
The quick brown fox jumped over the lazy dog.
Is correct. The other clues that would have come up were canine, vaulting, pangram, which is it's not quite right because the S isn't there, although the stinger is there and actually isn't in the puzzle. So stinger was the punctuation symbol. And 26 was also the final clue there. The S isn't there because he's a moron, says JB. But at the end of that, 3,000 to Milk and Oni brings their final total up to 13,000 dukes. Very well done. You're going to be facing off in the bonus round in a moment. Matt and Natta, 5,000. Matt did know the puzzle, but unfortunately just didn't have enough
timing was off.
to get the lead at the end there.
And to be fair, Milk did exactly what I would have expected him to do.
Yeah, exactly.
Stop
Go
us
right
getting
in.
the points. Yeah, as soon as you know. Yeah, so fair play.
Very well
One
done.
time I know the puzzle.
But
Still second place.
you still get
Second
5,000
place,
dukes as well, and I hope you had fun.
Yeah. Yeah, I did, especially getting that Rickroll.
Yeah, that was a really good call. But yeah, always good fun and a pleasure and a privilege as always, Ash.
Very well done, and thank you very much for that. Mr. Vertigo Bassoonist, a tough old game, this one. 2,500 dupes each to you, though. I hope you had fun.
Yep, thank you for having me.
Yeah, hopefully at some point I'll get better on the buzzer because internally I did pretty good, but I just couldn't get on the buzzer.
People have had 5 years of practice at this point, Bassoonists. So
I've had one.
Yes, don't feel too hard done by if you can't get on the buzzers because people have had a lot of practice on this by this point. But thank you very much for playing, and I hope you enjoyed it. Milk and Oni, over to you for the bonus round.
Hot diggity shit, Milk, you cheeky bastard.
What are we thinking about possible category titles for bonus rounds then from JB?
Well, it's JB, so don't think.
It's probably
it's
something
not
like,
going to help you.
You, Mondo.
We got G-Isis is asking for an additional 69 dukes for the middle column. Sure, I can put a 69 there. There you go. There's a 2569.
Hey.
Oh, that's good.
There's a
Hey.
2569 representation for you there. Any dollars for extra life for the bonus round, says Daru? You know what? Great idea. I will do. $20 to extra life if you can get all 6 in the 60 seconds.
Oh, God. Oh, I don't like that pressure.
Yeah, I'll do $20. I'll do $20 to extra life. So,
I mean, when we did this last one, when it was JB playing for extra life, he just missed it, and I gave him the 50 dough anyway.
well, let's see, because you get to pick up some categories here. Oh, actually, let me look at the audience game. Forgot about that again. Lingo winning the audience game on 35,569, then Chris on 33,600, and then Derek on 34,69. Very well done, and hopefully all those dupes have been paid out. Let's have a look at the 3 categories.
All of the main players are actually on the bottom half of the leaderboard.
Oh, God. So, let's have a look at the categories that you are going to be playing for here, Milk and Oni. They are Racetrack Logo, Tipster's T-Rack, and goddammit, autocorrect.
I know exactly why he's picked the middle one. If nobody's opening Oni's beer fridge, we're not opening Tipster's T-Rack.
Yeah, I feel that's going to be a bit taxing anyways.
Thing is, I do love my motor racing.
I got that.
If it's about motor racing, Racetrack Logo is going to be absolutely my thing. But
See, there's also like a convenience store chain called Racetrack, so I'm not sure what that's going to be.
okay. Wow. Okay. That's. So what do we do?
What do you do?
God damn it, autocorrect is probably going to trick us.
Yes.
Actually, to be honest, I kind of know a lot of T's. I hate to do it, but yeah, we're doing. I think Tipster's T-Rack. To be honest, I know a lot of T writers.
All right.
Having a cup of tea.
Yep. On the proviso that next time that I write one, you're doing Oni's beer fridge, and that's the only about it.
What you do then when you write your game next time, you'll have Oni's beer fridge, Oni's adjacent beer fridge, and
you'll have a
the
US
larder,
one, a UK one, and a world one.
Oh, thank you for the link there, JB. I will get that website loaded up, ready to go if I need to pay something into it. So go for the T-Rack, yes?
Yep.
Yeah, T-Rack. Yeah.
Okay, tips of T-Rack it is. Cowards, says JB. Cowards, as the camera's still broken in this game. You are there, don't worry. It's just the camera operator's a bit sleepy. So 6 phrases correctly solved in 60 seconds or less will get you $20 to Extra Life donated. It is Tipster's T-Rack. Are you ready to play?
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, your time starts now. R.
Darjeeling.
No, I.
No.
P. P. E.
Or peppermint.
Yes, peppermint. Next. L.
Earl Grey.
It is Earl Grey.
Grey.
Next. M.
Chamomile.
It is chamomile. Next. N. I. E. A.
Bloody hell. Echinacea.
Yes, it is. Next. A. C. M.
Ooh.
A. A. I. A.
Something chai. Matcha chai.
No. S.
Masala chai.
Masala chai. Last one. J.
Darjeeling.
It is!
Thank you. I just.
What's J?
Wilsey see J. It's like it has to be Darjeeling. It's the only JT out there.
Ready to get J's in chat.
Get your J's in chat. That is a $20 dono to Extra Life. Let me sort that
And I've
out.
got to say,
right
it's nice
now.
doing an end game like this that doesn't go to the last bloody second.
Congrats to Milk and Oni solving Tipster's T-Rack in all effed up.
I mean, of course, we're going to do well on the T1 because we brought Milk with us.
Ha 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 ha!
Oh, fuck off.
I need to put in my master password so I can log into all the things, and then a 2-factor code. I've got to do all of the things now. And do stick around for news in a moment, by the way. Let me have a... I need to get to my 2-factor code, which is that. And I will need to get my other 2-factor code in a moment as well for PayPal when I finally do that payment part. That one with that one with... Oh, come on, you know what my password is. Thank you. Use an authenticator app. Come on. Use an authenticator app. Authenticating is that. With the PayPal balance, complete that purchase. And that there is $20 to Extra Life. Hopefully JB has a receipt of that. Very well done, Milk and Oni, on a superb board solve there on the Tipster's T-Rack. Very well played, and of course you get some doots out of that as well. You get 5,000 for each one you solved, so it's another 30,000 doots on top of what you just got. So very well done indeed. Thank you very much for playing. I hope you had fun.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I did.
That's good to hear, and thank you again, JB, for a wonderful, all effed up pack of all clued up. It was just a pleasure to go through this pack. Thank you again, and probably some more of that madness again in near future. Until then, take care, and
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Wave!
Wavy!
Wave!
I mean, I'm waving my foot. Yeah, I think that's well, just to be different. Let's do that.
Wave!
It's 2024. Let's make a new thing. And also, if I wave my foot, I can do this. Actually, honestly, why am I doing this in real life? Not anyone's watching.
Hey, I'm doing it too, man.
Surprise Dick Bird
now.
didn't
Thanks,
make it into the
mate.
main game. Well, that's for next time, maybe, Pop. Well, take care, everybody, and we'll see you all later. Thank you very much for playing, and yeah, see you soon.
Not a problem. Cheers.
Bye.
Thank you. Bye.
Cheers.
And
That was a weird time for my net to cut out.
bye, Ernie.
Bye bye.
Bye. And I hope you enjoyed the new logo there as well, JB. It actually didn't take me long to do because I have the logo just sitting down here that I can just mess around with. I can just set all the characters as I wish. So I can go all, and just do that if I wanted to as well. just that. I'll do that. There you go. There you go. It's amazing the power you can have when you run stuff in Unity like that. It's easy. So, before I do wheel spin, news I do need to divulge, and score. It is time to do the thing, please. You can share it here in Twitch chat and also over on Discord. So, 2024, and I've been doing some planning and stuff and things. Alongside that, well, Quiz Night Live Part 2. Yeah, I've got that on the mind to arrange for 2024. And I'm basically just trying to get all of the gears in motion for that. There's no confirmation of it actually happening yet, but we are definitely planning to try and get it in for 2024. You may fire away at will, Score. Yes, you may fire away. What we're going to be sending out momentarily. There you go. Score has just sent it out now. It is essentially a little bit of just sort of a guidance for us to figure out what the budget is going to be like for running Quiz Night Live in 2024. So it's going to basically be asking things like, how much would you be willing to pay as an attendee at the event, and any other requirements you may need. And essentially also then sort of counts you as a sort of a place for when we do Quiz Night Live in 2024. If we do Quiz Night Live in 2024, if there's not enough interest, then it's not worth doing. But if it is significant interest for it still, then we'll use this as a guide to figure out what, to what scale that we go to for Quiz Night Live 2024. So yeah, do fill it in to the best of your ability, as what it would be if you were attending, or if you were then bringing someone else as a +1 attending as well. And we'll use that information to figure out exactly what we'll be doing. Yeah, as course, it will technically be invite only like last time. But yeah, once we know exactly what we're doing with the event, when it will be and where it will be, we'll do another issue out to say we are now asking for you to join in as an attendee. This is not a confirmation that you will be attending Quiz Night Live. It's just an indication that you might want to attend Quiz Night Live if it were to be a thing in 2024. Yes, Kendallite, it will be a physical in-person event in the UK. Me too, Mr. Vertigo. Me too. That is on the list of things to make sure work for the next event if it were to happen. We already have that list as one of the main points that we need to solve for next time, and we are looking through many different venues and many different solutions around that as well to figure out what we will be doing. As for when Quiz Night Live will be, all I can say for now is sometime 2024. I don't know exactly when it will be, but hopefully sometime in this year is the current plan. So yeah, that's all I can really say on that point right now. Once we have an idea of venue where we might want to go and have an idea of how many might want to attend, just broadly speaking, then we can start firming details up, finding out exactly where and when, and then we can get that information chucked out, so that people that need to make travel arrangements, including those that might want to travel from further afield, because I know there's probably a couple of people that do want to travel from further afield, like last time, they will then at least have enough time to get those arrangements sorted, rather than just in a 3-month window, which is what happened with Quiz Night Live, the first edition instead. So just bear in mind that we have Quiz Night Live 2 on the mind for this year. Fill out that form to the best of your ability as to what your attendance needs would be, or what you would be willing to help out with in terms of attendance, and then we'll figure out from that point onwards what to do with Quiz Night Live itself, if it happens at all. I'm hoping it does, but it might just not. There's no guarantee one way or the other yet. That's just making you aware that this does not in any way guarantee that Quiz Night Live is happening again. It's a thing that we are in the planning phase of doing for hopefully this year, but we'll see. Okay, that is the news all said and done. We'll do one quick wheel spin to finish this stream off tonight, and then I'll reel off of information about what is happening on Friday, and possibly also tomorrow, because Topper is streaming tomorrow. So we'll do the wheel spin first. Because who knows what the wheel spin will involve. It might involve lots of gameplay still. Let's find out. What have we got for tonight's wheel spin action? We're doing some more in the grid. Interesting. Alright then, let me load up in the grid. So I need to put some music on in the background while we do that. And while I'm loading in the grid up, let me quickly do some reading of things that are happening in the wider world in the week coming up. So tomorrow evening, Mr. Topper One Gaming will be back on your screens, and on January the 11th he will be streaming Strike It Rich, Cloud9 and The Diamond. That's happening tomorrow evening at 8 PM over on Topper One Gaming. Friday I will be back with, I believe, 1000 Heartbeats is the main game, with Brain Teaser as our warm-up game. That's on Friday. If you've got any of the 1000 Heartbeats puzzles, by the way, do feel free to submit that as and when you feel like it, to the question form submission thing, because we're always looking for more cash out questions, more compare and contrasts as well, just to help bolster the numbers, because those rounds are pretty much always played, not so much the others, but yeah, that's a potential thing if you feel like writing before I actually finish allocating people to question writing roles. Speaking of, I will be closing that off in a couple of days' time, because I did say I'll do it for the full week, and I will start getting players allocated to games as soon as possible. I already have games kind of lined up for up to the end of this month, but after that I will have run out of proper packs.
This week on Word Masters, players could win a trip to Fiji, a trip to the grocery store, or a trip down a flight of stairs. Lots of trips up for grabs this week on Word Masters.
Very much so. Thank you for the 35-month resub there, Sportsy. Appreciate that. Word Masters, cool. We've got the tier list of Gladiators games. Oh, goodness me. Yes, I did see you preparing some of those images yesterday. So that's going to be interesting. And it's Wheel After Dark on Saturday, but we'll talk more about that at the weekend, because I do have my Friday stream still. And of course, Ben will be streaming on Saturday night as well. Let me go to Nightbot. And let me get mods and keyword. As people are already saying things like not ITG or other ITG. What word are we going to go for entry this time round? What we want to go for? Copulating. Out to the grid. We'll just go. We'll just make it simple. Let's not overcomplicate things. If you want in, it's grid. If you want in, it's just grid. Just say the word grid. And while you do that, let me configure the grid for tonight. Let's do that. Let's do that. And let's do that. 9, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Sure. Let's go with that configuration tonight. What do we have to do, Proogs? It's a very simple game if you get selected. Don't worry. We'll explain all when we get there. So, 2 players that are playing in the grid tonight are... what? Yes, there are. There very much are eligible players. Why on earth is it saying that there aren't any eligible players? You're going to have to say grid again, folks, I'm afraid. Say it again. Try it again. Yeah, everybody got illegibilized for some reason. Don't know why, but everybody just got their tick boxes unticked. You all got locked out. So say grid again, and hopefully it will allow you in this time. I can see tick boxes this time, so hopefully it's worked. Right, let's pick some players. We've got Yellowtail, and we've got Milk. Yellowtail and Milk-like substance. If you want to, you can feel free to join me in voice. Because we can play it that way. Entirely up to you if you want to do that. Milk can. Yellowtail, up to you if you want to. Hey, there you are. Both are. Wonderful. Let me bring you both into the studio direct. There we go. Milk and Yellowtail, welcome on in. How you doing?
All right. About the same as 10 minutes ago.
I was going to say, very, very swift return here for Milk. Milk-like substance will add to podium number 1. I actually need to run the game first. Let me run the game first. Set player to Milk-like substance and set the other one to Yellowtail with an SW at the front. And that should be not working. Why is that not working? That is your name.
I would hope so.
There it is. It's working now. So this here is in the grid. Milk, I think you know how to play. Yellowtail, you know how to play?
Mm-hmm. I believe so, yes.
I believe so, yes. Well, let me quickly just bring down the distribution of what we're playing with tonight. So, behind each of those cells, we have got a coloured tile, each of which means a certain thing. Gold means cash, you get an increase to your bank balance. Green means... oh, I need to show you the screen, that will always help. Green means bonus. We'll boost your bank by a certain percentage. Purple means steal. You steal a certain percentage from your opponent. Red is a penalty. You will lose a certain percentage of your current bank. And then black, that is the bankrupt tile. You do not want to hit that because then you will lose everything in your bank. We play until 15 of the 16 tiles have been revealed, meaning Milk will start and end this game. Remember, you do also have 2 reveals at your disposal. You can choose to reveal a tile which will give you information as to what the colour of the tile is before making your mind up. That will be hidden knowledge. You don't get to know what the value of said tile is, though. That's the only thing. And that is basically how the game goes. It would be very easy if it was in this order, so let me randomise and then hide the grid. And it's so easy doing that because I actually do it manually. I keep hitting the randomise button and then press the hide button. It's so low tech, but it works. And that is the game set up. Milk, you will be going first. What would you like to do?
I'm gonna play on B3.
Gonna play on B3. Now, Matt, interesting you say in chat if anything hit the bankrupt first. Well, we saw how that played out last time.
That was
it was difficult to get out of that because they hit bankrupt first and then hit bonus, which a bonus of 0 is nothing, and then hit a bonus of nothing, which is still nothing.
And their opponent just kept getting all the money.
Tips have got a lot of money. Broke into 6-figure territory, no less. But yeah, this might be a very different game. We will see. Milk has gone with B3. And for you, it is straight up cash to start with. Of course, we give you 10k free to start with. How much are you getting additional to that? Another 10,000, so essentially a 100% bonus. Up to 20,000 doots you go and have the lead. Yellowtail, we turn to you. It is now your turn to pick a tile. You could, of course, choose to reveal or just straight up play.
Let's go with C2.
C2. Are you employing any strategies at all tonight?
Nah.
Nah, just sort of winging it to see how it all goes. Okay, fair enough. C2 for you. Ooh, it's green. It is a bonus tile. I will tell you, just so that you're sort of aware of the limits of tonight's game. Bonuses can go up to 100% tonight. Steals can go up to 75%. Penalties can go up to 95%. So quite some big numbers in play. You've just gone for a bonus, and your bonus value is, if I press the right button, it's 100%. It's exactly the same as what Milk got, essentially, just through different routes. So you're now tied for the lead on 20,000, and you've taken a cash and a bonus out of the game. Milk, we come back to you. Your turn to pick.
Let's continue the pattern. D1.
D1, continuing on the diagonal. Does this mean, when you say continue the pattern, does that mean you want cash then?
Maybe.
Maybe,
At
he
this rate, it
says.
feels like it might be a steal.
Or is it going to be something
But,
different? Let's find out. Hey, it's a steal! Yellowtail! Calling it like you see it. Steal
I'm scared for A4.
Scared for A4, the paper size. We'll see in a moment, maybe. How much is Milk stealing from Yellowtail? Ooh, just over half. 55% of the bank. Brings Milk up to 31,000. Yellowtail down to 9,000. So we've got kind of one of each colour at the moment along that diagonal, though of course we can't get all 5 colours on a diagonal here. We don't work in a 4th dimension. What would you like to do, Yellowtail?
Let's reveal A4.
Oh, you want to play a reveal, do you?
Yeah.
Okay, so for you, you're going to get some knowledge. I will send you a message on Discord in a moment. So for you, and only you, the colour but not the value of A4. And I can tell you that it is, if I go to Discord open, it is that for you. So, with that information in mind, Yellowtail, would you like to play A4, or would you like to go somewhere else?
Let's go with B1.
Gonna play B1. Okay. What do you make of that move, Milk?
Okay. Interesting.
Interesting. That's all he's going to say. Keeping his cards close to his chest. Definitely not good for TV. B1 for Yellowtail. Oh, it is a penalty. I mean, we've now got one of each colour on the grid right now. We're representing all the possibilities. Just need to find that bankrupt.
Well, I don't want to jinx it,
I'm going to say,
really.
yeah.
I hope you don't hate it.
How much?
Actually, I hope
How
you
much are
hate
you
it.
losing on this penalty, Yellowtail? 35%, so it's not as bad as it could be, but still a little bit of a dint. 5,850 you're down to. Milk, you do have the lead on 31,000 by about 25,000 or so, something like that. What would you like to do, Milk? Where would you like to play, or would you like to reveal?
Let's reveal A3.
Revealing A3, okay, so you're going to get some information. So for you, the colour but not the value of A3. And let me find you on Discord, and I can tell you some information pertinent to that tile. With that information, Milk, what would you like to do?
Let's go to D2.
Going away from A3, going to D2. What do you make of that move, Yellowtail?
That could be anything, but probably somewhere in the red or black.
Okay. Interesting you say red or black. D2 for Milk.
Oh!
You managed to pluck the black out of nowhere!
I bloody jinxed it!
And we have ourselves a royal sampler on the board here. Milk, unfortunately, that is the bankrupt. And you're losing everything. All the way down to 0. Means good news for you, I'll tell you. You're now in the lead. With the only cash in play.
If I manage to steal, I steal nothing, and he can't steal anything from me.
That is true. Well, if he gets to steal, he will be able to steal from your balance. But we've still got lots of cash on the board. There's still 4 cash tiles, and there's 3 bonuses to hit as well. Just don't hit anything else.
Right.
Where would you like to go?
Let's get explosive. C4.
Do you really want to be explosive right now?
I mean, penalties won't hit me that hard.
You want to take C4, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, taking C4 on. Is it going to blow up in your face? I mean, it can't be a bankrupt, but it can still be a 95% penalty. But it is straight up cash to the value of 22,500, which brings you almost up to what Milk had. 28,350 you are now on. You do have the lead by 28,350. Milk, hopefully things can only go up, but we have seen what happens to players who hit 0. They kind of get stuck there. Let's see if we can get you out of that hole. Where would you like to go, Milk?
Please.
You know what? I'm going to do some strategy here. I'm going to take A4.
You take A4? What, the one that Yellowtail revealed?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, interesting. Okay. Hang on, before we move on, we've got a 57th recent from Ben.
57. My age.
Your age? In what unit, Ben? In what unit? You're younger than I am. What are you saying about my age if you say 57? Either way, thank you for the 57-month resub there, Ben. I must be 58, yeah, clearly, thanks. I'll still be working until I'm 80, according to current pension rules, probably, but anyway. That's a story for another time. God, I sounded so much like CGB Grey then. Anyway, thank you for the 57-month resub, Ben. A4, Milk has played, which is what Yellowtail revealed. Very interesting strategy here. It is a penalty, which does absolutely nothing to you, Milk, because you're on 0, but does make things slightly easier for Yellowtail, though Yellowtail was already aware of what that tile was. It was an 80% penalty, though, so bit of a dodge of a bullet there. Does nothing to Milk, still on 0, but takes it out of the game for Yellowtail. So that's one of your reveals dealt with there, Yellowtail, and you didn't play it. What would you like to do now?
That was a bit of a gambit there, Milk. C3.
Going for C3. Okay. Let's see what is behind C3. Oh, wow, it's another of the penalties. There's only one other left in the grid after this one. How much are you losing, Yellowtail? 40%. You're down to 17,010. But you still have a decent amount of cash in hand. Milk, though, is still sitting on a goose egg. Needs to get off of there fast. But, I mean, there's really, strictly, only one bad tile left in the grid. The rest are technically good, though 3 of them currently do nothing for you. So, Milk, what would you like to do at this point? Or sort of the halfway point of the game?
I'm going to take my A3 now.
You're going to take your A3 now. You did leave that for Yellowtail to potentially play, but decided against it. But now you are playing it. Yellowtail, what do you think's behind A3 then?
Well, if he's really nice, that's another penalty, but that's not gonna be a penalty. That's probably either a bonus or not a bonus. Cash or a steal.
Cash or a steal? Let's find out. If it's a steal, it's the only steal left on the grid. It's cash. It is straight up moolah for Milk. How much? Oh, 30,000, dude! So just like that, Milk takes the lead on 30,000. Yellowtail behind by 12,990. Yellowtail, you're playing catch-up now, but there's still a good number of positives left on the grid. There's only the one penalty. Everything else is good. You do have one reveal left, so is Milk. What would you like to do?
Let's reveal a D3.
You're going to play your final reveal. Okay, so for you, the colour but not the value of D3. And for you, Yellowtail, I can say the following information is pertinent to that tile. So, bearing that in mind, what would you like to do?
Yeah, I'll take the D3.
You're going to play D3. Okay, Milk, what do you think is behind D3?
Probably cash.
Probably cash. Let's find out. There is indeed cash. So it's a straight up boost. How much additional are you getting, Yellowtail? Oh, not much though. 2,500 doots.
That'll happen.
It is a boost up to 19,510, but you're still playing catch up by about 10,000 to Milk's even 30k. Now, interesting remaining board we've got here. We have one cash tile left. We have one steal left. We have one penalty left. But we have 3 bonuses still waiting to be picked. And if you can chain them correctly, you can get your bank balance to go skyrocketing here. Now, Milk, you have 3 more turns to play. Yellowtail, you only have 2 more left to play. Over to you, Milk. You have 1 reveal left. What would you like to do?
I'm gonna play B2.
Play B2. Okay, so let's find out what is behind B2 for Milk. It's one of the 3 bonus tiles. How much bonus are you getting, Milk? 85% is a big, big bonus. Up to 55,500 now. Yellowtail playing even more of a catch-up game now. Still with a decent amount on 19,510. That is a winning score in certain games, but still currently playing catch-up. This is your penultimate turn. You don't have any more revealing power. There's 2 bonuses, 1 cash, 1 steal, which would be epic at this point against Milk's current balance. But there is that penalty to be aware of.
Yeah.
Where next?
B4.
B4, is that Bravo?
Yes.
B4 for Yellowtail. Show us behind B4. It is more bonus. How much bonus are you getting, Yellowtail? 50%. Brings you up to 29,265. Brings you sort of in contention. You're still playing catch-up, though. Milk in the lead on 55,500, but there is still a penalty out there lurking that could ruin someone's day. There is one each left of the 4 tiles, except Bankrupt that we hit earlier. So we are going to be playing another sort of royal sampler at the end of the game. Milk, this is your penultimate turn. What would you like to do?
I'd like to reveal A2.
You're going to play a late reveal here. A2, so for you, the colour but not the value of A2. And for you, Milk, I can tell you that this is that. So, with that information in mind, what would you like to do? Would you like to play A2 or would you like to play somewhere else?
Let's play A2.
You're going to play A2. Very well. Yellowtail, what do you believe is behind A2 then?
I'm hoping that's not a steal. That's the only thing I'm hoping for.
Let's find out. A2 is the final bonus in the grid. How much additional are you getting, Milk? 60%! Brings you up to 88,800 in your bank.
A lot of 8s.
A lot of 8s. That is a lot of money to play with. But there's still a penalty out there. Yellowtail, you're on 29,265. This is your final turn. There is straight up cash up there, which could be as much as 30,000. There is a steal up there, which could steal up to, let me get that information up again, could steal up to 75% of Milk's balance. But there is also a penalty out there. If you hit that, you basically guarantee the win for Milk. Your final turn, where would you like to play?
A1.
A1. What do you think, Milk? What's behind A1?
I hope it's a penalty.
You hope it's a penalty.
I know you hope.
Well, of course,
that
that one guarantees you the win if it is. But
I honestly hope it's a steal.
If it's anything else, this game is still very much in the balance. A1 for Yellowtail is... It's cash. Possibly not the one you wanted to have seen there. How much cash are you getting, Yellowtail? Here's a smallish one as well, 5,000. Your final total right now, Yellowtail, depending on what happens on this turn from Milk, is 34,265. That is your maximum that you could be ending up here. But it all depends on what Milk picks right now. One of these is a steal, which will give Milk even more of your current money. But one of these is a penalty, and it can be as severe as 95%, which means Yellowtail would win in such a scenario. Milk, you have to play no matter what. What would you like to do?
Why did I use my reveal on the last turn?
This is how the strategy plays. Welcome on in, Raiders, from Quizzy Dan. It's a good thing I'm not allergic to nuts. I mean, that's definitely a good thing. Welcome on in. You join us at a very tense moment here in the grid. Currently, Milk has the win, but still has to play one final turn. There is a difference between a steal tile here, which will steal some of Yellowtail's money, or a penalty tile, which will remove some of Milk's money, which could be as much as 95% of Milk's money. We don't know what the severity of the tiles are. We don't know where the tiles are either. Milk, the final turn of the game, is it C1 or D4?
Let's go D4.
D4 for Milk. Yellowtail, what do you think is behind D4?
I can only hope that's a high penalty.
Can only hope there's a high penalty. Wheel of morality, turn, turn, turn. Show us the lesson that we should learn. So, if this is a steal, Milk wins. We know that for certain. If this is a penalty, it depends on how strong the penalty is. D4 for Milk is a penalty. You are losing money. How much money are you losing, Milk? 95% of your balance! Which means Yellowtail! You are the winner of In the Grid tonight! Oh my god!
What a roller coaster!
What a roller coaster at the end there, Yellowtail! I've just paid you out 34,265. Oh, you're dying to find out what's behind that steal now. Let's have a look. Show us what was the severity of the steal on C1. It was a 60% steal at C1 there. That was our grid tonight. An interesting mix of low cashes, mid and really high cashes, and an interesting mix of penalties, leaving the most severe one right at the end there for Milk to hit on 88,800, crashing down to 4,440. Bloody hellfire. Highlight this shit. Oh, god damn it, absolutely pop. This is why In the Grid is such a great game. It's such a
chaos.
The chaos behind it is crazy, and that's why you have to play that final turn. Otherwise, be like Neil, no, I don't want to play. I've got the win already. I just want to walk. No, you have to play that 15th tile. It is very critical. Yellowtail, congrats on the win. How do you feel?
That was a roller coaster. Good lord.
Very much so.
Whiplash.
And then some. Milk. It's the loss at the end there. I thought you had that in the bag, but oh my goodness me, how do you feel?
Oh, absolutely gutted.
That is just crazy. What can you say, folks? What can you say?
Good fight, even with that bankrupt too.
Oh yeah, yeah. Milk hit the bankrupt. Remember earlier on in the game and got all the way up to 88,800. Absolutely phenomenal. So yeah, we look forward to seeing more In the Grid, I guess, because that happened. Milk. Swift of Yellowtail, thank you very much for playing. I hope you had fun, and we'll see both of you later on. Take care.
You too.
All right.
Oh, goodness me.
Oh.
Oh, wow. And if people are thinking that was just rigged, that I changed the outcome of that, no. Once I've hit the randomize button, that's it. The game is frozen in place. It stays in that orientation throughout the entire round, and I have no hand beyond that. So that 95% was their own doing in picking that last. God damn. That's just unreal. Can you be less entertaining, please? I'm trying to do some work. Well, I'm finishing now, Quizzy Dan, so you can go and do some work now while I finish. But thank you again, Raiders, for joining in at the really critical moment of the game. That was kind of crazy. Yes, they are determined at random. I give them a range of possible values, and they will randomize within that selection. So, for example, in tonight's grid, I had cash from 2,500 up to 30,000. Bonus from 50 to 100%, steal from 20 to 75%, penalty from 30 to 95%, and the bankrupt is just bankrupt because it just is. And the number of tiles it generates, I determine that ahead of time, and those ranges I determine ahead of time. Everything else is random by the game itself. I have No hand in that whatsoever.
I wasn't going to interrupt the tension. Great game.
Thank you for the 42-month resub there, Jason, and I appreciate you in holding back your subscription notification to maintain the modicum of tension that was going on in the game, because holy crap, that was a lot of tension there. Right. I'm bringing this stream to a close. Where are we raiding into, folks? That's a really good question. Where are we going to raid into? You know what? We're going to raid into... I mean, I've never seen them before, but they've been recommended to me on the live page. And I'm thinking, yeah, why not? I generally watch, like, flight sims and things like that. And someone's on with a train sim tonight. So we're going to go and raid into Alan Thompson Sim, who is a train simulator aficionado. And their current category is Trains and Beer, a pub-style chat. So if you've got a drink in hand, then do enjoy your time there, and have some fun watching some trains go by. I will see you on Friday for 1,000 Heartbeats. I hope you're looking forward to that. Remember, Topper tomorrow evening at 8 p.m. with another quizzical evening. Ben on Saturday evening. JB on Saturday evening, but also Friday night doing the Gladiators tier list, and Quarren Stream late on Saturday night as well. Till then, take care, and I'll see you soon. Bye!